Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly Dungeon Master this afternoon, this morning, this evening, wherever this finds you, whenever this finds you. Today, we are going to be carrying on with our ongoing campaign, playing the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition, playing through the 2013 adventure Legacy of the Crystal Shard. Wow. And with me today are the stars of our quarantine campaign, the stars of the Legacy of the Crystal Shard campaign themselves. I should say as well, too, that today's session, though we have been playing Legacy of the Crystal Shard, we will be incorporating content from Rime of the Frost Maiden. So if you intend on playing this, we may have some spoilers in this session. I would suggest that you pause this or mark it and come back at another time. If you don't care about Rime of the Frost Maiden, welcome. Let me introduce you to our players. First up, why don't you tell us, guys, who you are, who you're playing, and what level are you currently? First up, we have Dave.
Hey everybody, I am Dave. I'm playing Lex Wiltshire, who is a level 6 half-elven ranger of Myliki.
Nice. Next up is Andrew.
Hey everyone, I'm Andrew. I'm playing Kola Hammerstone, a 5th level Dwarven Priest of Clangeddon.
Very nice. Next up is Arlen.
Hi, I'm Arlen, and I'm playing Gorwyn, who is a 5th level Elven Fighter.
Awesome. Yeah, and next up is John.
Hey everyone, I'm John. I'm playing Falcoril Hawkfriend. He is a half-elven ranger cleric. He's level 6 in each.
Awesome. Next up is Brandon.
Hi, I'm Brandon. I'm playing Grim Buckman, who is a 4th level human wizard, and will probably be 4th level for a while.
Nice. And last but certainly not least is Mo.
Hi, I'm Morris, and today I'm playing Tom Branner, who is a human fighter, and he is just now 7th level.
Excellent. Oh, nice. All right, so guys, last session was the tail end. We started at the end of, the end of an encounter with some Yetis, and we ended the session with a in your hawk asshole. Yeah, right. We ended the session with some ice trolls. So what happened in the interim between those two monstrous encounters?
Failed to identify anything. That's I remember that.
Yes, all that trouble. Here's your ice trolls again too. The illustration's pretty cool. Rawr.
Rawr.
You found a stand of trees, and we're going to be harvesting it for firewood. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wasn't it Lex who was out looking for firewood?
Lex and Kola.
Lex and Kola out for firewood. Yeah, you know what? It's dangerous to look for firewood when you've already had your free hour of the day. So we need to go double up just in case. And we went out. We found a strand of trees. We found a nice batch of firewood. Beautiful spot. But there was like 10 ice trolls there, and they started chasing. So we were making checks and trying to stay ahead of them, and essentially dragged them back to camp so that Thomas and the rest of the team could join in for the fun. And I think Osten did some pretty good damage. Tom got out and killed one, and yeah, it was a grand old time.
Nice.
And then we were thinking, hey, you know what? We don't really need to save the world. The loot we're getting from these random encounters has been pretty good, so we should go and find their lair.
I believe that's where we left things with you. I mean, you're going to have to go back to that stand of trees to get the firewood anyway. So you, by going back there, you may be able to track your way back to the Ice Troll Cave as well, too, or whatever their lair is. So, having defeated, we'll pick up in camp there. Having defeated the Ice Trolls. And your tent has also been repaired now, too, thanks to Osten's, what do you call it? Sewing. He has managed to put your tent back together, so it will, until you, Dave rolls another, blizzard with gale force winds, your tent should be fine.
Well, let's be realistic about that. That's roll 20 doing the rolling. I'm just pushing a button.
Fair enough.
It could be any one of you guys rolling up ice storms and blizzards, really.
Yep.
We also found another bear who was a friend of the
Oh,
bear
yeah.
who saved us, and he's back with us in camp.
Oh, right. Yes,
and,
yes.
We are conversing with him via Osten as well.
Yeah.
And the highlight of the night was Tom rolling a 10 on his hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it makes up for the previous 6 levels where it was pretty mediocre.
Yeah. Long Claw. That's right. Long Claw is the name of the new bear. And he had come because do you remember why he ended up seeking you guys out?
Because the other spirit bear that had watched over us when we had seen that herd of caribou and then were attacked by the White Witch was kind of sent to help us, and it had died. So Long Claw is the replacement of the last bear.
Mm-hmm. So you guys
Can
are
we
finding...
get another replacement if he dies?
It really will depend on what your random encounter rolls are, I guess. You have your protecting marmot. So
I'm short clawed. See how these are varmints.
Longtooth, the fluffy white rabbit.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right.
So, what do you guys plan on doing now? This, I believe, happened at the end of the day, or am I wrong about that?
No, I think that was early.
Oh, it was early in the day? Okay.
I thought so.
Oh, yeah, because we were prepping spells, I think, when all this went down. Looks like, I mean, Osen is a little beaten up. Tom is pretty beaten up. Falkrill's
pretty beaten up.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, Cola, do you have any spells left to cast? Because maybe that's an indicator. I should not so sure.
Let me see what I got here. I had cast. I think I had spent the morning, like doing my spells because I have cast Bless, Silverbeard, and so I spent all my like combat spells. I have all my magic available for healing right now.
Okay.
Falcro can help out as well because he still has only a few battle spells cast as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was mid-morning or something like that, Kev, because I think they had rested for gotten their spells cast, and then we'd gone out on our second hour.
Yeah.
That's why we had the random encounter, because we had already gone out for wood once, and Lex and I going out, that was the second attempt.
Okay.
Or the third even, I think.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because actually Tom and I, we switched.
Yeah, we went out hunting as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can give. Okay, so Gorwin and Tom need some healing here.
Yep.
I'll focus on Tom. You can go ahead and hit Gorin if you want.
All right. Well, I'm not going to hit Gorwin. That'd be counterproductive.
I mean, I look more down than I am because I've added my new hit points in, and I didn't readjust. So
you should be at 41.
Should I be at 41?
Yeah,
so
you should be at 41.
Yeah.
And then 10 more.
Okay, so 51 now. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good enough. I think 55 is my max. I think we can leave it there. And
Nah, I'm gonna hit you with a cure light as well.
Listen here, fighters.
Oh no, Gorwin, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm more of an archer anyway. Hopefully, I don't get it.
That was such a waste.
That was not a great spell.
Wow.
Okay.
Here, take a cure light as well. I feel bad. There you go.
6. Nice. So Tom, you gain 5 more there, so you should be at 56 now.
oh right, so that was for me. I thought that was something else.
Well, Falcor second.
55 is my max actually. Did Longclaw get hit or not? I can't remember.
Isn't your max 58? I'm showing on the
my
token.
Sheet, it's.
Tokens.
Oh, sorry. Yes, it is actually. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Wow. Seems
that ought
just
to be
like
56
yesterday
then.
seems like yesterday Tom only had 27 hit points.
Well,
Yeah.
as a matter of fact, Kev, what's the 11 out of 20 marker on my token? Is that something?
That is, I don't
Am I
know.
grappled? My starting grapple?
Green. No, your green bar is your grappling bar. So I'm not sure what. Do you have? Is that Silverbeard? Does Silverbeard last 20 rounds?
No. I don't know.
Silverbeard is a turn plus a round per level, I think.
Yeah, so it'd be 10 minutes plus. Well, maybe it was. Maybe I was tracking that somehow. If it was, then that shouldn't be there now.
Yeah, usually the blue bar is what we use for tracking spell duration if you've got a specific spell, but green bars are the ones that are your. Which actually, I see I don't have one on a couple of you guys. Let me just get this down here.
Here it is a turn plus a round per level.
A turn is 10 minutes plus 6. second round or 10-second rounds.
Okay. There we go. Love being able to edit these bars on the first screen now. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Okay. There we go. Grim, we'll get your bar going here. Okay, so then what do you guys intend on doing today?
I'll go back and get that wood.
Not a bad idea.
Bring my axe and get busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty powerful group of trolls. Maybe we should make sure there's no other ones at their lair.
Yeah, and also spend some time immolating the ones we did kill, just in case.
We did. Lex went around burning them with
Okay.
torches.
I know Austin was ripping their heads off.
Okay. Got everyone's grapple bar is ready now. Okay, so then
Since I haven't been here for a little while, do we still have our rams, or have they been eaten or driven off or something
I
like
think
that?
we have one left.
yeah, you lost 2 of them. Well, you've got enough. What is it? It's a number of rams left equal to 1 less than the number of player characters. Because you lost 2 of them to the Peritons. So we've got assume that as of now. Oh, and actually Grim never got one either. So it'll be 2 less than the things.
Okay. I was just wondering if I needed to take off all of the stuff that was on my ram from my character sheet.
No, you still got. There still is. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So there are 3 rams left right now.
Cool.
And Longclaw is only looking hungrily at one of them. So I mean, you guys should be fine. The good news is you don't have to track rations for the bear. The bad news. All right, so then
carry all that rope and crap that you've been putting on your ram.
the which?
You got to carry all your rope and crap that you've been putting on your ram.
Yeah. You guys need to get yourself a pack lizard in Night Below.
Yeah, I can cast light and load if you need it, so it doesn't work on magic items, but it'll half the weight of all of our stuff.
Okay. So then, guys, is everyone other than Ostin and Longclaw going to go then? Leave Ostin and Longclaw to watch the rams in the camp?
After what you just said, I don't know if that's the best idea.
I think maybe Tom will stay back because I've got a sort of fairly powerful sword. Yeah, I mean, just in case. I think we've got the strength to do that now. So if my character will just sit at the camp, I think.
Okay, but
What?
like,
We're talking about going to tracking down the troll lair, and last time we did that, there was.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
I thought we
I
were going to
think
get
Kevin
good
was
and then doing
mostly
control there
joking.
later. Right, yeah, okay, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I think the comment about Longclaw eyeing the rams was mostly a joke.
Oh, we've already given him some.
Yeah,
so.
maybe 40, maybe 30% joke. That's okay. If he kills our rams, we just kill him.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave my wolf. I'm gonna leave my wolf.
Yeah,
back.
it's just his Cola's eyes sort of glow a little bit black there when he says that.
Yeah. All right, so you're leaving your wolf behind as well?
Yeah, he needs to recover.
Okay.
Speaking of that, has our little baby Yeti friend made an appearance
Not again yet.
overnight? No.
Oh, yeah, right. You guys, Cola had a brief encounter with this
A
guy.
little Yeti tyke. It was trapped in the apparatus we were using to lay out our offering to the Cragmaw, and I was able to get it out of that. Cragcat. Lost a couple rations as I fed it to keep it calm. Maybe made it think that it could get food with us, so we'll see where that goes. But I noticed it had a medallion, or it had a ragged medallion of some kind, and on there was fixed a piece of black ice.
But you didn't tell us about that.
I did not tell anyone about the black ice, just about the. You all know the Yeti was there and what I did, but nobody knows about the black ice.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know why. I might have kept that detail.
All right. So, guys, It is only, I think we rolled, and it's only like half an hour of. It was half an hour running, and I'll say it's about an hour of travel to get yourself to where the what do you call it? To where the stand of trees is. With all of you guys here, why don't you give us a two? Someone give me a 2d6 roll, or two people roll 1d6, whatever your preference is here, guys. Okay, one. I need one more d6, please. 5. Okay, so you guys get 6 days worth of firewood out of this. So that's pretty good. Who has tracking?
Half the team.
Yeah, see everybody.
Well, all the rangers.
But
Okay.
what is the rules there, Kev? If we all roll and somebody rolls a d20?
You can all roll as long as you don't roll a nat 20. If you roll a nat 20, then everybody fails. What do you guys want to do?
I'll definitely roll.
Okay, Lex, you gonna roll as well?
Yep.
Go for it, guys. 19.
Dangerously close. It looks like Lex critted.
Oh god. Like for sure, we've had at least 60% of the time when you get somebody has rolled a nat 20 on it, right?
It's always Hobbs, though.
It's always off with the sense direction.
We can
I
say
mean,
that
this
with
is how I
confidence
got
because he's not here.
it's how I got this shit in my eyes and in my blood from that natural 20. Despite all our preparation.
Yeah. All right. So, Falcro, you are initially kind of trying to follow a track up ahead, and Lex, you rolled it as well as you could, and crit success. And you realize that actually the ice rolls must be a little more clever than you thought, because they have actually tried to conceal their path.
I'll point that out to Falcro. I'll point the very subtle things about where the trail's going.
Yeah, and once that's pointed out to you, Falcro, you realize, like, oh shit, you would have been following a false path, and Lord knows where that would have led you. But Lex, you definitely have been able to pick up a path that leads, and it leads westward from where you guys are. If you follow this, it takes about 2 hours, and as you're traveling the 2 hours, it leads up into the actual Spine of the World Mountains as well. And as it's going, we can picture like the what do you call it? The montage scene is a helicopter shot of you guys all trotting along, your snowshoes on, your the massive sweeping peaks making you look so tiny in comparison. The wind blowing. Although I think that Dave, we did roll the weather, and the weather actually wasn't that bad today. So. What you find is that this leads you into a valley between two different sort of twisting limbs of the mountain range, and it is a ice-packed valley, like a sort of like a mini glacier is almost being formed here. And as you guys get close to where the source of the tracks appears to be, what you can see is an enormous fissure that has opened up. The fissure is off from where the tracks are, but the tracks seem to lead almost like to the side of where this thing is. The fissure itself is probably about 100 feet long and maybe about 20 to 40 feet wide.
Oh.
How do you guys approach this? The tracks don't lead to the fissure. The tracks continue to lead kind of to the side of it.
Well, I think we should follow the tracks, see where they go before we, decide whether we want to take an alternate route. The last time we tried an alternate route, it could have worked all right.
The Yeti poop chute.
we went up the Yeti refuse chute, and if it wasn't for Cola making a shit ton of noise, like, we would have been fine.
Quite possibly, yeah. So the
Actually, it wasn't Cola's fault that he got tossed down the poop chute into Tom.
So what do you do then? Why don't I'm assuming the Rangers are reconnoitering. Why don't you guys give me move silently checks, please?
I can't do that in my armor.
Oh, okay. So how about you, Lex? Can you do that in your armor? Or are you wearing metal armor?
No, I'm wearing the metal armor because we haven't identified that
That leather
beautiful
armor.
high armor with all the etchings.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We'll attempt to be silent, but we won't do it, supernaturally.
I don't even
So-
think you can. Brigadine's probably got like a minus 50 penalty or something.
Mm.
Okay, so as you guys approach the... oh, here it is. Great.
Actually, I don't think they give you a option.
So as you guys approach where the tracks lead, what you find is that they lead up to a hole very, very near where the fissure is. The fissure is about 20 feet off to the left of you, but then there is a hole that leads down underneath the ice, and it seems to the opening itself is about 10 feet wide. What are you guys doing?
Do we want to get the rest of them?
Definitely want to kill some trolls, yeah.
Okay. Well, are we snowshoeing right now?
You are, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I think we go back on our snowshoes and get the team because they wouldn't be far behind.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Okay, we'll head back and we'll get the rest.
Get the rest of which?
The rest of the group.
Oh, okay, yeah, yes. Sorry, I thought for some reason I thought the whole. I just got confused. I'm dumb. All right, let me set you guys up here. I think everyone has sight now. I think I've updated everybody's token to be to work with the new dynamic lighting. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3.
Because neither of us is wearing light armor and able to be stealthy, we probably wouldn't have been far ahead of the group. We're just basically enough ahead that no one wrecks the tracks in case we have to go back a little bit.
Okay.
So we could just wave them over.
Sure. All right. So then, guys, let me bring you to where we are here. Boom. Okay. And guys, we are down here.
I have no vision.
Mine's black.
Okay, hold up here. Hold
Hold on.
up here.
All the new settings.
Yeah, and I can't remember which ones I've what tokens I was updating. These are the ones on your. You know what I'll do? Give me a sec here. I want to make sure I update it on the main sheet first, and then I'll update the ones that are on this page. That way I don't have to go through this rigmarole again. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. Lex. You have vision. Have night vision. What's your night vision? Is 60 feet?
Believe
Lex?
so. I think so.
Okay.
You're half elf, right? So yeah, 60 feet.
60 feet? Okay, thanks. Cola. Let's see here.
I like how they call it infravision.
Yeah.
I can see in the infrared spectrum, guys. It's pretty awesome. It's kind of like Predator.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Valcarol. Awesome. I only updated the new ones. Okay. And Grim, I think you are updated already. Let's see here. Yep, you got vision, just not night vision. Tom, I updated you. I have not. Okay. Oh, you don't have night vision. You're human. You're human! And you're
Who plays humans?
pathetic human eyes. Let's see here.
Is Gorwin a
Look
human?
about.
too?
Orin's an elf.
Gorwin's an elf, right. Elf. Dwarf. Human. Elf. Grim, what are you?
Humid.
2 humans in a party. Wow. Such a strange AD&D campaign.
Do we have 2 and only 1 human in Night Below?
Yeah, Nox is the only human.
Well, Max is sort of human.
Kind of.
Mm,
Used to be human.
They campaign's lasted long enough to have for level limits to matter, then maybe we'll see.
It's true.
People might reconsider.
Who's laughing now? All right.
I
So-
see.
Does everyone have sight now?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Alrighty. So then, this is what you guys can see. Is there is this 5 foot wide? I know I said 10, but it's 5 now. It shrank. Oh my God! Look out! It's a giant mimic glacier. What you can see is that the fissure, it leads down, and it's at a fairly steep angle as well too. Probably, I'm trying to think here how fast. It's almost like a 45-degree angle heading down into that cave. What are you guys doing?
Should we rig a rope to help us not slip?
That'd be a good idea.
Is there something
Yeah.
up here we can tie it up to, or maybe someone like me stands at the top and holds it?
Well, we got some pythons and rope, don't we? I mean, we had climbing gear.
Yep.
Yeah, some of us bought climbing gear, clawed boots, and gloves. So
Yep.
I think we all have crampons and
I'll put up a python and some rope, and we'll get us down there.
Okay. Great. So who wants to go down first?
First.
Okay, hold on. If you're using a hammer to put the python in, hold on.
That's where we volunteer Tom to go down because he's armored and he's got hit points and he's got a magical sword.
Okay, while you're hammering in, I'll stand watch over you then.
Okay.
Okay.
Who is the
or
first?
watch down the tunnel.
Who's the first one down?
I don't mind going. I'll have to turn on one of the headlights we've got.
Okay.
Check off one of those then.
Let me.
Just make a note of that before I get.
What's the radius of the headlamps again? Is it 20?
Yeah, I think it was like a torch, really, wasn't it? Something like that.
Okay. Okay, so you should have 20-foot radius light now. Tom?
Yeah, let me make a note of that. What charge used?
All right, go ahead and move yourself
Okay.
down.
I will slowly walk down with one hand, and I'll get to the bottom. Do
Okay.
you need me to make a mountaineering check to not slip?
No, you'll be okay. Give me a second. I just want to clear something off of here. All right.
Is this like the
So it
black
leads.
line? Is like a precipice?
Say again?
Is this black line up like a precipice? Can I stand here to overwalk?
Yeah, like right there's where the crevice is. Over
Okay.
here. Over there is where the actual fissure is, the massive rent in the glacier. Where Tom, what you go down is you're down about 15 feet until you hit the ground, and you kind of look around, and what you see is actually give me a D10 roll, Mo. Let's see how surprising this is for old Tom. Surprise. Okay. So, Tom gets down there, and you can picture the ceilings in here are quite low. They're only about 10 feet up. It goes down 15 feet. And then on the other side there, over here, there is a similar like slope leading up 15 feet up to something else. And what you see, I mean, those bones that are strewn around the ground, those are there, what you can see. But unfortunately, something comes bursting out of the cave near you. I think these can all get in. No doubt, unfortunately, alerted by the sound of you guys putting the pythons in. Surprise!
Oh shit!
Okay.
We can see the numbers right now on.
Yeah.
Oh, can you? Okay, hold on here.
Yeah.
That means you'll be able to see them on all. How did I...
Kind of hoping it was the baby trolls, kind of like the baby Yeti, but
Let's see here. Player permissions. How did I fix this last time? Let me think here.
third option. Go straight to the third option.
Visible to editors. Okay, the big troll. Can you only see the bar now?
Can only see the bar now.
Okay. Let me just change one of these trolls, then I'll cut and paste all of them. Okay. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Okay. I can tell you that what's set there is not necessarily their hit points either. I roll for each of them anyway, so just I wanted a bar going.
Well, I figured we'd let you know before.
No, that's great.
Rolled and...
Well, you know, when I set up the map this morning to get ready for it, I was like, I can't remember which, and I know there's a way of just viewing it as players, but I did not think to do that. So what I'm saying is, I'm not stupid, I'm lazy.
Control L.
We knew that.
Yeah.
If you select the player's token and hit Control L, you can see what a player sees.
Oh, great. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Huh.
Now let me see here.
I didn't know.
Oh, I think let's see here. I think I may have known that. I didn't know that. I know that it works for dynamic lighting. I didn't realize it would let you see as the what information they can see as well too. So that's good to know. All right, so guys, I'm good to go. I've finished filling out the rest of the thousands of trolls that lurk in. I mean, the other 6. Okay, so I got some attacks on Tom here. Tell me, Tom, what's your dex bonus to your AC?
Oh, bear with me.
I don't know if you're still suffering dex loss from that.
No, it's just nothing. I am down 2 dex from the ice switch.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't have anything.
Okay. So then, let me make my... what's your AC currently? You won't be able to apply your buckler against this.
That would just be the 2 then, I think.
2, okay, so 2
One
is
with
a hit.
buckler.
I got you with 1 here. You take only 5 points of damage. Full DR will apply against that. Oh, shit. Did you second time? 5 damage again. So you take 5 and 5. So you guys can hear a roar from going down in there. And then, guys, let's drop into round 1 here. Now, Arlen, it's been a while since you've been in the Icewind Dale, so let's start with you with initiative. Everyone decide what you're going to do here. You can definitely hear the sounds of combat from below, and some of you may be able to spy that from where Falcaro and Lax are. And then, Arlen, would you kindly beat my 3?
No.
Woof. So I'm acting on a 6 and a 6 on my first action, which I guess will be before you guys. So let me make my attack roll here. So both of those miss, and you will get your full buckler attack now.
Yeah.
Or buckler bonus. Both of those are misses. Okay, he'll shift over here. All right, and then my next action will be on a 9. So Grim and Kola, what do you guys have in mind?
Uveg.
Likewise, moving just to here and beginning the incantations for Bless. As per usual.
I guess I
Okay.
could get here.
Okay.
So try not to go right into combat, guys. Tom, I won't be able to help, but
Getting
All
out my
right.
sling.
Okay, so Grim's moving himself forward a bit. Next up is Tom on a 10. What are you doing, Tom? Oh, no, sorry, it's the big troll on a 9. So let me make my troll attacks. 19 is a hit. Fortunately, the second claw missed, so there's no rending going on. You, however, take 6 points of damage. Full DR will apply against that. All right. Then it's Tom. What are you doing, Tom?
I'm going to
Look
oh,
it
now I'm
up.
7. I get a different attack bonus, don't I? Anyway, I'm going to hit the big one to start with.
Okay.
Because it's 2 and is it? Yeah, anyway, I'll look that up in a moment.
Did you adjust your THACO when you hit level 7?
Yeah. 14. Yeah.
Okay, great. And remember, you get 2 attacks per round now
Ooh.
with your specialized weapon.
Right.
Level
And
7. Fun times.
Okay, so go ahead and make your first attack. So that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Large-sized creature. This is a magical weapon, right? Yeah, it's your Netherese.
This is the
long
Netherese sword.
Okay. 1 down.
Jeez.
Okay. Then it is Lex. What are you doing, Lex?
Bing, or twing, twang.
What do you... Oh, hold on, Lex. Who can you see?
Oh, for a second there was a troll that I saw that.
Yeah, there's a big one that
killed him.
Tom
You
took
just
down.
saw it as I cleave it down.
So Lex had drawn back his bow and he's like, That's it.
I mean, you could have moved before your shot, too, right? If you want to try and get a better angle there, Lex.
But, so if I move to here, I can't really see anything still. This space, is that part of the descent? Next
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
It's 15 foot down a passageway.
I mean, you
Yeah,
can pull a
it's very
Legolas
hard
and
to
just,
see.
like, slide down and try and get past Tom. Look at that smile. That's a guy who wants to slide down there.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. Lex is going to, like, shift past. He's going to pull his bow back. Say, oh, nothing. Shift past Grim. And then, screw this. I'm just going to slide on down. Ooh.
Give me a dex check, please.
Because that's what we do.
Yep.
If you go full Legolas, you'd be shooting as you slid down.
Nice. So yeah, you leap past Grim, slide down the incline, scatter past Tom, turn around and fire. I'm guessing at one of the, well, not the one that you're engaged with.
No, but the one that's off away from
Yep.
Tom.
Yeah, the one that got me in the way, as it were.
Yeah. AC 7. Yeah, is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Just in case I rolled it exactly the same.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay. Solidly hits. Your bow is not magical, is it?
No, that's right. It's 2 dice trolls.
Okay.
Guess
Then
what, guys? I'm down here and I don't have a magic weapon either.
this is a terrible mistake. Next is Gorwin. What do you got on and Hawk Falcrol? What do you guys?
Well, Falker just saw Lex slide down there and shoot the troll in the face with an arrow, and he hasn't fought these things yet. So
You actually have not seen that because I think that from the angle you've got. Well, maybe you can. That's not the one he shot.
Yeah. He shot that one, right?
Nope. He shot the one.
Oh,
that was-
okay. Well, then I'm going to
Nope,
shoot
yeah.
the other one.
I shot this one that wasn't near Tom, so I didn't take a penalty.
Oh, I got it. Okay, so yeah, then you did see that Falcro. Yes.
So then I'm just going to stow my bow.
Okay. Now
You ready to drop me
I
long
don't
for that
think
next
you
time?
guys, those of you at the top, it's a 5-foot square. It's 15 feet down. I don't think that you guys who are on top can see clearly down apart from. You can see where Tom is, and that's about as far as you could see. Because picture what the angle is looking down,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Okay, so I can't see them. I thought I could. Okay.
No.
Then I'll just stow my bow and get ready to go down the hole. I'll start climbing down.
okay,
So
okay. If you're taking advantage of the rope that's there, then you don't need to make a dex check.
Yep.
Okay. However, you are blocking the space then.
fine.
Gorwin, what do you have in mind?
Well, Gorwin will move up a little closer, see that the hole prevents him from getting a line of sight on anything, so he'll just, unstring his bow and put it away and kind of twiddle his thumbs for a little bit.
All right, then let's see here. That is the end of first round or first phase. So, Tom, you get your second attack now.
Right, I'll just hit the one in front of me, I think.
Okay.
And this presumably is...
Ooh, this one's tough. But that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Medium-sized creature. And 8 is not enough to bring it down. All right. Oops. There we go. Okay, so you hit this thing, and it is still quite intent on fighting. All right, next up. End of round. Arlen, we thank you for rolling initiative. But we're going to turn to John now. So, guys, decide what you're doing with your round. And then, John, would you kindly try and beat my 8?
Beat it.
Nice. All right, guys.
Sword is a
My
4.
first action will be on an 11. Okay. Yeah, Cola's Bless goes off. So I think that affects everyone on the who's not in the cave.
No. You know what? No, it does not. Bless
What?
does not go off.
Why not?
Because Cola cast Bless when Lex and he were running away from the trolls, which was still the same day as today.
Ah.
And we have not rested.
Yes.
So I don't
You're
have
not
something
allowed to
here,
do that.
And I don't have Bless.
Your god's like, no.
Oh, nope. Nope.
Oh.
Okay, well, that changes. Yep.
Your prayer,
My-
your prayer
Changes
has,
your
it
religion.
has no bars on it. You're like, yeah, I'm getting no clanging and signal here. Guys?
That's okay. I will do something else instead,
Okay.
along the same lines. It'll probably be more effective anyway.
Great. All right, so then let's see here. First up, we have Grim on a 5 or a 4. Grim, what are you doing?
I'm gonna hold my action until this hole clears up. I
Okay.
was gonna move, but I'll just wait until.
Okay. Then it's Tom on a 7. What are you doing?
I'm going to hit the one in front of me.
Okay.
This is a specialized round as well, so I get 3 effectively.
Is
it 2, 3?
Yes. Yeah. Oh no, 2 every round. You
Oh, 2
advance
every
up to
round?
2. Yeah, that's why you got 2 last round.
Oh. No dex bonus, but I do get a misc bonus. I need to put the nethery sword in as one thing.
Okay.
3.
3 is a hit.
2
Yes. Go ahead and
hits.
roll damage. A medium-sized creature.
Okay, that's that.
Let's see how she goes. Whoa. Yeah.
Ooh,
So
max.
the first one, put it in the position you need, and a quick stab through its eye, and it drops down. That Nethery sword working its deadly work. Next is Falcarol on an 8. What are you doing, Falcarol?
I'm gonna use my movement to get down as far as I can,
Okay.
which is probably here,
Yep.
and I'll draw my Nethery's longsword, and
Ooh, you get an attack of opportunity on you, too.
I figured.
Ooh, 19. It's a hit. You take 7 points of damage. Okay. Then, so that's only 4 squares, it looks like. Yeah, do you have something else you're doing?
3 squares. So could I move 3 squares, draw my sword out, and then attack?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, then I can just end up here and hit him then.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Alrighty, let's see how this thing works. Yeah.
That is a less than enthusiastic attack. Yeah.
It's, anybody familiar with Baldur's Gate 2? It's,
yeah.
it's from an NPC.
Okay. That is a hit. Well, that voice actor really should not have been paid for it then, 'cause that's fucking weak sauce.
It's the sarcastic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that is a hit.
I'm gonna take my movement here.
Okay. And, okay, so Grim is blocking the view.
Yeah.
That is, it hits, it hurts it, but does not take it down. So then, let's see
I
here.
don't hit as hard as Tom does.
No. All right. Next is Lex Wiltshire. What are you doing, Lex?
I didn't know Falcor was coming down, so I'm going to pull my sword, longsword in hand, and step around Falcor just to see what's coming down the path.
Okay.
And that's about it.
All right. Then it is, let's see here. That was 8. 10 is Cola. What are you doing, Cola?
This time, I'll do a different incantation, and anyone who's paid any attention at all to him might catch a slight irritated tone in his voice. But this one works a little bit better. I'm blowing a third level slot, and I'm casting prayer, which is more effective anyway. So everybody, it's instantaneous. It doesn't take the round. Everybody gets a +1 to their hit damage and saving throws within 60 yards, and all enemies within that range get -1 to the same.
Okay. In 60 yards?
Let me double check.
60 foot
number out
radius.
of my 60 foot. Sorry.
60 foot.
Yards, I knew as soon as I said it, I'm like, that's not right.
Okay.
That should not be third level. That would be like 8th.
All right. Okay. Then, let's see here. Let me check one thing, guys.
And that, let me check how long that lasts.
That was prayer, right?
That was prayer.
Okay.
One round per level.
One round per level, so that would be 5 rounds.
Okay, let's see here. There we go. Yeah. If you had another allegory, you could both cast it and get +2.
Yeah, well, where's... we don't have Droon here.
That's good because my throat was getting sore from all the talking last night.
Yeah, tell me about it. Goblin heavy episodes are a little rough.
Yeah. Normally have like 2 drinks when I'm playing Droon.
Mm. Okay.
Dry and cold.
Okay. What I was checking is to see whether it went through walls. It does not. You need to have line of sight to things that are affected. Because I was thinking, well, I mean, it makes sense because if you cast that in a dungeon and suddenly everything was affected, like everything would be aware that you're suddenly like, wait, what the fuck's going on here? So, yeah, I will allow it to affect these 2 trolls though. Okay, so then what I wanted to know is whether the entire complex would be aware of what was going on here now.
Bring it.
Nice. Bring it. You got no weapons that affect them. You guys have this. Okay, so then that is, let me see here. That's it for our heroes, which means it is time for Troll City. Falcro, what is your AC right now?
It is 1 against the first attack, 2 against normal.
Okay, so 1 against the first one. That is a miss, and that is a hit. You take 6 points of damage. And then, Tom, we got 2 Troll City. Since I show off when I roll my my nat 20s, guys, how about a pair of snake eyes for this one? So, Tom, you've scared this thing. It's so nervous about getting in on you. In fact, I should really make a... you've killed more than half of them. Let's make a morale check here. All right. Okay, so then that is the end of the first volley or first sequence. We got, let's see here, Tom, you get your second attack.
Right.
Goran I don't think Goran acted, did he?
I'm not. I mean, there's nothing to do, so.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to step to there.
Okay.
And then hit the one to my left.
Okay. That is a hit. Go ahead. Yep. Go ahead and roll damage. Medium-sized creature. I'll roll hit points. Lots. Okay. Not enough to take it down. Then we have. Oh, I guess that's it, right? Who else is a fighter? Huh. Okay. Then. That, and no one has any second volley here. So then that's the end of the phase, guys. We're in round 3. Okay. And John, you're still kicking my ass with initiative. Everyone decide what you want to do with your round, and then John, would you kindly beat my 6?
Beat it.
Nice. Okay. I'm not until a 6.
Oh, excellent.
What are you guys doing? Okay, Tom is up first. Actually, hold on. What we got is this. We need some music. Let's see here. Right. This track always surprises me how loud it gets. Jeez. All right, first up, yeah, we have Cola. What are you doing, Cola?
I'm gonna.
Oh, I'm missing
move-
one person in there. Who am I missing?
Yeah, I'll just.
Okay. So Lex and Cola, what are you guys doing?
Gonna pad off.
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm just gonna pad off to the next room and take a sneak peek at what's inside.
Okay.
I am moving to 4.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Should I be able to see over here now? Or is this a wall?
That's a wall.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm looking at this. You know, some of these pre-made maps that Roll20 does, they have really not great line of sight for the dynamic lighting.
Yeah.
Like this is pretty fucking terrible. Jeez. All right. What have they done here? Yeah, that's sloppy as shit. Hold on here. Here.
Very dramatic music for fixing your dynamic lighting
Yeah,
situation.
exactly. Let's see. Yep, wrong thing. I'm on the wrong layer. Yeah. So does that fix things for you there, Cola? You can't see where Lex is now?
I cannot see anything in any square to the right of me.
Okay, great. So that's fixed. Okay. Sorry, guys. I should have checked the thing. Hopefully you're not going to be seeing things that you shouldn't be seeing yet. But I'll
Looks
take
like
a look.
Anna's trying to get out.
Anna is up. I was going to show you guys. I heard a snort behind me, and was upside down, curled up in her beanbag chair, and just like, so like making a very slow circle around. Oh, okay. Then that was the movement. I act on a 6. Tom, you're up next. What are you doing, Tom?
Right, hang on, not my character sheet. Let me see where. I'm going to hit the guy I hit last time.
Okay.
Good call.
Oh, someone's getting.
So did the prayer affect me, or was I out of range?
You were affected by prayer.
Okay, so that's that.
Nice.
Okay, that is a hit. 13 damage. All right, you take it down. Which one is it? The one that's next to Falcor or the one next to you?
One next to me, I think.
Okay.
The second
Okay.
attack will go on the other one in a minute.
Then, both Falcor... So, Falcor, you're acting simultaneous with the thing. So is Grim. So, Falcor and Grim, what do you guys have in mind for right now?
Oh,
I'm attack the one next to me.
Okay, go right ahead.
yes.
It's a hit. So this is simultaneous, so all these actions will happen simultaneously. Grim, what were you doing this round?
I guess I will get here. I can't move fire. No, I can. Well, he doesn't know about them being resistant to magical weapons, so he's gonna sling a rock at it. 'Cause he
Okay,
still
go
thought
ahead.
That was gonna be effective.
So, the reason I'm pausing is because you had your hands on a rope to get down that thing,
okay.
right?
Fair
So, like,
That's fair.
I just don't know if you'll be able to. Like, normally you're able to get if you've got the thing readied. You don't make your sling attack. Go ahead. It's not going to affect it anyway. So, yeah, exactly. When Falcrel takes this thing down as well, too. So,
Well, it did happen simultaneously, so.
yeah, exactly. So it all happened at the same time.
Well,
and
it missed anyway.
it didn't miss everybody.
Oh
So,
no!
Give me a D2 roll, please.
Oh god!
A 1, it hits Tom. A 2, it hits Falcrel.
I'm not scared of his sling.
Thunk.
Tom, go ahead and roll damage for your sling, please.
There it is. Wait, do I have to add +1 because I'm blessed or whatever?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, you do.
Oh, Jesus. Wait, now don't make me an accomplice to assaulting our teammate.
Oh, you do damage to Tom.
Four.
So
Oh god!
full DR does apply, but
2 gets through.
Tom, you kill yours. Falcon went down and
Oh!
you hit the back of the head, and Grim's like,
Yeah, you hear my helmet go ding,
Oops.
all right.
and he'll say, "Careful."
Yeah.
Cockerel's going to say, if the battle's over, he's going to say, Lex, hold on to
Okay.
this sword for me, would you?
What?
So the what do you call it? The room that you're moving into there, Lex, it is around the same size as what you or same level as what this one is.
Okay.
But the thing that's set up in there is a strange altar, a stone altar of some kind. And you're looking at this thing, and it is of a darker stone, and it's upside down. But you know what? I mean, this reminds you of something.
Wait a second, like the upside
Oh
down
yeah!
tower? Upside down tower we found?
Yes.
It looks very, very similar to that shrine to Mistral that was in the upside down tower that you were in.
Identify.
Hey guys, there's an altar here that looks like the one from the tower.
Runs in here.
Shrine to Mistral?
Yeah. Does it
Cole
Anybody
is
have
like,
something
sitting
that
back
needs-
here still like working on his next spell, thinking that we're still can't see shit, so he thinks he's still in combat.
Fight's done. Cola, come on down. We found an altar.
So, Tom, if you make your way up to the...
Yeah, I'm just going up this slope there to see what's
Well,
happening, just
okay.
in case we get ambushed.
So what you can see is when you get there, there is a ledge about 30 feet below you. And then that proceeds to drop down 100 feet and then 200 feet. It is
Okay, I'll call out. Well,
all ice here. And what you can see is that there are holes over here that leads into another that's about
I
same.
think that's outside my sight range, actually.
Oh, is it? Let's see here.
Yeah, he's got 20 feet of.
Oh,
sight.
yes. Oh, again, man, the fucking line of sight on this is just shit. That pisses, like, when you pay for these fucking things, that really pisses me
Yeah.
off that they don't do... Like, if my half-assed 5 minutes before the session can do a better job of setting up the line of sight than the fucking paid modules, That is weak fucking sauce. Roll 20.
Well, like, is this area where Gorwin and I are? Is this still a wall like here and here?
There is. Give me 2 seconds here, guys. So what I'll do, instead of bitching about this, let me just fix this. So,
Hey, Tom, I'm casting Cure Mod on you, and you healed 5 hit points in the downtime between fights. Oh, he's got his headphones off.
okay, let me just get this here, because I want to be able to reveal this to you guys without having to accidentally reveal stuff. Man, that's just fucking Bush League stuff. Sheepers.
Hey, Mo, I healed Tom for 5.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
I don't think you'll be getting an endorsement from whoever made these maps, Kev.
Cry me a fucking river. Those people do a shit job anyway. You know, and again, like it wouldn't matter if you weren't paying for these fucking things, but
Yeah.
the fact that you're paying for this and it's screwing up the whole purpose of using dynamic lighting is so there is that immersive, exciting, like, God, what's behind this corner? But when you screw up the maps so that it reveals what's on there, because in a lot of cases they already have the tokens put down too, and not on the DM's lair. That's just shit, and this is a problem we had with when we played Curse of Strahd too. That one had terrible things.
It really takes you out of the immersion.
Well, and I mean, like, it's a thing that, you know, with 2 fucking minutes of work of putting down 1 token, putting it in player mode, and moving it around to make sure you can't see any other areas, the same way I do quality control on mine, it's really irritating.
So, did we bring any of this? Is anybody carrying any of the stuff we found last session?
I was wondering that too.
No, wasn't here, so.
We
Well,
brought
it's a bit bulky, but we're not carrying around an armor in case we can find something to identify with it.
Yeah,
What else
what about
was
our-
there? There was the armor, and I thought there was something later.
There was a mask with unusual stylings. There was a hide of our armor.
I don't know that anyone was carrying it. I assumed we left it at the camp.
Okay, we'll assume it's at the camp then.
Okay, give me 1 second here, guys.
But didn't we go back to grab our bear buddies and our rams?
I think we left our rams with the bear buddies to guard
Yeah,
them.
but then so we followed it to this place, and then I thought what we said was we walked back to the camp to grab everything, and then came here for this eventuality.
Well, we started at the camp actually, so we would.
Yeah, I thought we just went back. I think Falkrell
Yeah.
and I went back to get the rest of you for.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
That's how I interpreted that, but
okay.
I could be wrong.
Hold on, I'm gonna check one thing here.
While Kev's checking that, I'm going to keep making my tea that I've made over the last 10 minutes.
Cold tea.
Okay. Okay. There we go. I think that's fixed now. Hold on, guys. Let's see. There's still a bit of a screw up here. Man, I don't know what is going on with this map. Ugh, anyway. All right, so let me check one thing. Okay, here we go. I know it's just thrilling for the folks at home. Which means fucking around with the map.
I kind of wanted to go into chat, and I'm like, oh, Kevin's fucking around with the map. I better not, because then I might see something.
Oh, okay, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, good point. That is a good point. Yeah.
Okay,
I usually
so-
keep mine at like 144p, so I can't make out anything. So
Okay.
Well, or you can, if you start the stream at the beginning and just pause the video playback,
Yeah, that too.
chat will still load.
That's a good idea.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
That way,
that's what I
because
normally do.
the chat stays live then.
Yeah, chat will stay live, but the playback will be live.
Yeah. You don't see
Probably
that.
also uses less bandwidth than
Yeah.
you're not actually streaming YouTube live on your second browser.
Because unfortunately, unlimited bandwidth is still not standard. Even though it should be.
I don't know.
I think I'm 35 down, 7.5, 8 up. But I have a very elderly PC that sometimes chokes on Roll20. And we've certainly had capacity issues where it will pause and then you get the red box saying we're having problems.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crazy hair.
Okay. So,
Guys, you're gonna tell me when I got crazy hair and we're going live.
all right. So, guys, we are good to go here then. So what you see, yes, is that there's that altar that seems to be turned upside down, and it seems similar to what you had to the one that you had seen in that tower. Tom, yeah, you can't see terribly far there, can you?
No, I just wanted to see what was up there in case there was someone going to come down. But I'll warn people about the drop there, and then I'll come back down the room, I think.
Okay.
And have a look here.
Okay.
So the altar's in this room up here, then?
The altar's up here. That's correct, yeah.
All right, okay. Oh. It looks like it's been in use, then, with all that blood. Or is that just set dressing?
It most definitely has been in use, it seems.
Oh, no. Lex walks away from Falcro.
We're in a cave, Lex. How are you going to shoot an arrow?
Damn it, Falcro! I don't want to be in there.
Take the
He's trying to get
sword.
me into melee. Somebody stop him. Cola.
All right. Nothing
You just
going
step
on
up
here.
and get melee.
Okay.
Down the crevice, it would seem. Nothing in here.
I don't have the weight allowance, Falcro, to carry that extra sword.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if we'd have thought about it, I could have lent you my silvered longsword.
Okay.
I have a silvered longsword and short sword, and they didn't work last time.
Oh, so of course, yes, sorry, they didn't.
Yeah. So this thing is upside down as well, too. What was the top of the altar that you guys saw before is now packed down into the snow here.
Falco's going to, stand at the bottom of the thing and catch Cole and Goron as they come down.
Okay.
All right. Well, nothing in here. Come back here later.
All right.
Well, can we search the cave and the bodies?
Oh yeah, dead bodies.
The bodies have nothing on them. There's nothing of value.
I'm going to be removing the heads shortly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Kola can get going on that, make himself useful. He'll start detaching heads from bodies.
Okay. Kola goes to his
And I haven't
grisly
looked at that,
task. You can hear as well, too, I think with from where Tom is, you can hear the... let's see where Kola is here now. All right. Okay, so I've almost fixed... Let's see here. I've almost fixed the dynamic lighting issues here. Great. Okay. So, just for those listening at home who may be using Roll20, what they did wrong on this is when you're setting up your dynamic lighting things, you can set up a contiguous line just by continue clicking along and make your whole way along. That leaves no seams or gaps in between it. What they did is just use one line and they stopped it and then tried starting on that same line, but because they didn't bother to double check it, there was a little seam in it. And that imperceptible seam allows the dynamic lighting to go through. So for a map this small, it's inconceivable to me that they wouldn't just continue along in one continuous line like I just did to fix this. So if you're having problems with these maps, the Roll20 maps, maybe it's worth putting your own dynamic lighting stuff in, erasing theirs, and then just leaving it to fix. So, sorry for just because I know people have asked about using Roll20 in chat before and in comments. So just to be clear, that's what I did to fix this. So if you're fine, and when I was deleting the lines from them, they were being deleted one at a time. So it's not one big continuous thing. So learn from the designer's mistakes here. So I'm sorry, guys. What are you? Cola is cutting all the heads off of this thing to get this altar to have the surface exposed that you guys saw before. You're going to need to turn this thing over.
So Lex takes the Falcarel's sword. How long does it take for the blade to work with the wielder?
To attune to you. Blades, this doesn't have any kind of, like, if it's got any kind of magical abilities, then you will not be able to activate them, but you get the full benefit of the sword at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then Falcarel will pull out his quarterstaff because he can make it magical if he needs to. So.
Okay.
So it's like half an hour or an hour until it can use the magical abilities, Cap?
Well, it doesn't. John, did you tell him what magical abilities it has?
Yeah, it's got the once per day can mimic someone else's voice, and the other one is the immunity to fireball thing. So.
Okay. So Cola, you're going to your grisly task here, and what you can see because of your night vision, across this chasm here, there is a hole. There's a hole that leads into another cave, and you can hear the sounds of what sound like trolls from within there.
Do they sound like these are just like normal troll sounds, or do they sound like they are alert and aware of us?
They don't seem to be alert or aware. And then there's this one over here as well too.
Okay.
Both of those are about the same height as what you guys are. And right here, there is a ledge that's about 30 feet down. And then you're actually able to see, because of this is exposed to the surface, you can see 100 feet down is another ledge, and then 200 feet down is the actual surface. And it looks like there is some debris at the bottom.
You just wait, Cola. Once this sword attunes to me, I'm going to sing like you.
Diggy, diggy, dig, dig.
So.
Okay. But this is a wall here, right?
No. You get up there, and it drops down 30 feet from here.
Oh, I thought it was cut off. Okay.
Someone will say, yeah, be careful, there's a big drop there.
Yeah, we may want to go grab some rope.
That seems like a very dangerous chasm to cross.
Well, I don't see any other way across.
How long?
We go down the fissure and go down to the bottom another way? Or is that...
How long is it? Are you asking
How long is the fissure total? Like, could we go out and then walk around it and get to the other side and, like, climb down from there?
You could. But Lex, looks like... I'm just going to move you forward, Lex, so you can see the full length of it, but... That 30-foot ledge seems to wind around to the far side.
Hey, Falcarel, do you have an Endure Heater Cold thing?
I do. I have 3 prepared.
Okay, can you snap one on me, please?
Yep. 7.5 hours. There you go.
Lex takes his boots off. Goes for a little spider climb.
Okay. Now, hold on. If you're casting... Is there a somatic or a verbal component to...
Oh, yeah, there is.
There is? Okay. Okay, so you get your stuff off. Lex, or Falcarel, you would be right around here to cast that. Lex, you're in the process of taking your boots off and getting to move here. Where were you planning on going there, Lex?
I was just going to go along the wall and see what there is to see.
Here, you know what? This will help. Let me move this here to token. So I should on Roll20 for the dynamic lighting, but this is something I love, is that they took the time to add these on the DM's layer. So I can actually, if I, like, the DM can see it on there, but I can bring these to the token layer so you guys can see what the relative height of everything is. It's pretty cool, right?
Okay, that's
Pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah.
so that chasm's like super deep. So it actually would be farther than my light ability.
Well, the thing is, it's exposed to the outside, and it's still daylight.
Oh,
So
okay.
the light's shining, you're able to see all the way down. You're right, it's probably shrouded in quite a bit of shadow. But there is a lot of debris down there, and you think you can see metal.
So what I was thinking is you guys could just pass me some ropes and pythons, and I could climb down to I could set a rope down here and then go down to the next level and, just like safely just keep anchoring stuff for you.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
So
If you want, I can go scout ahead down to see what's down there and make sure there's no trolls.
And something
Never
has
enough time.
spotted you. It seems someone heard Falcarel's spell. And their calls, one thing you find, Lex, is this chasm is an enormously effective amplifier for sound.
Oh yeah.
So we got a bunch of these things.
Huh. I had a magic bow. Magic arrows.
I know, right?
Okay. So then, guys, let's do this. Let's take our mid-session break, and then we will come back and see what you guys want to do with this this entire structure here. So, for those listening at home, we'll check my chat when we get back as well, too. Oh, Melchior says, I shouldn't have joined. Now I'll be up all night.
Yeah, first thing he heard was troll sounds when he came on.
Oh, nice. So we'll be back momentarily, folks.
So, Brandon, how many
Yes.
how many magic missiles does Grim have prepared?
0 at this point, I believe. Let me check that.
What?
I've got a sleep spell, but sleep will actually work on these things. So
Will it with the
That's-
hit die?
yeah, that's true. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Hmm.
Maybe there's a baby, maybe like the other,
Well-
like the medium ones, it'll might work.
We did see they only had 16 hit points, so they maybe not have that many hit die.
Yeah, hopefully. Let me see. That one doesn't scale with level either. It just increases the number of rounds that they're asleep.
Yeah.
That
Let's
sucks.
see here. All right, morning, Brian. Morning, Fred. Morning, Jeffrey. In danger to the multiverse. You know it. You know it. Oh, yeah, Melchior, you troll sounds. Sorry, Melchior. All right. Excellent. Okay. I thought that I'm waiting for a couple packages to be delivered today. I thought that Anna was losing her mind because something got here. It's early for it to arrive, and it did not.
That's a bummer. Get your hopes up and all.
Yeah, I got a game to play here, so.
Guys got to force feed me some experience so I can get that 4th level spells and get rid of these wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh man, those the 2 from last night were fucking brutal.
There you go.
Well, part of it was that we were all out of Astonishing Fortune, so you couldn't modify them at
Yeah.
all. So.
Yeah. What was it?
But yeah, Carrick with a high dex, that's a big part of his AC, losing a bunch of his dex for the purpose of AC, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. And I mean, fortunately, Nox isn't making range attacks really all that much that require any kind of roll, but that eye, I mean, he almost lost an eye to, or he did lose an eye to those dogs early in the campaign too, right? So
you got damaged eyesight from it, yeah.
Yeah.
He used to throw daggers, I believe.
Yes, he did. Much less accurately now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, nowadays he just, fireballs and rock slides.
Yep.
Those are fun.
It's gonna be tough when that staff runs out too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Did
I'm
you
gonna.
like the 11th level to make stabs or something?
I don't know what level you need to be for staffs. I think to create. I got the Book of Artifacts here. Where is it?
Maybe higher level.
Let's see. While we're waiting for people to get back, let's take a look here. Recharging magical items. Here we go.
I know in Pathfinder 1, mages could charge a staff 1 charge per day with their highest level spell, as long as they could cast a spell high enough level in there. I don't know how it works in AD&D.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious how charging works.
So rules is written in the core books. You can't recharge stuff, but the Book of Artifacts adds in optional rules for creating things and for charging stuff.
Okay.
So an item can only be recharged with spells of equal or greater power than the greatest ability of the device. So I think Conjure Earth Elemental is a 4th level spell, or maybe it's higher.
Okay.
So
what would how would that work for like my staff of striking?
Staff of Striking.
I don't think it has a spell in it, does it?
No, it's just the additional damage that it provides.
So first thing you need to do is use an enchant an item spell. It says.
Okay.
And then
Because I'll use that a hell of a lot more if I can recharge it.
yeah. Okay, cool. So we kind of have to like extrapolate what the spell would be to do that.
Maybe something related to the modifier. I don't know. Best way to do that. It does. What would it be? 9 additional damage, I think.
While the spell's casting is unchanged, it takes 1d4 hours for the item to absorb all the energy. At the end of the absorption process, the DM makes a secret check to say the process succeeded. I make a saving throw on it. It's slow and it's not guaranteed. And then
That's just about right for AD&D.
Yep. No, it's nice, and I mean that's something I like about it doesn't make it a guaranteed. Oh, and then once it's so you basically you can only get added one charge every 24 hours too. So that gives you. I mean, I like that because there's the random chance stuff, but it also gives you a chance to or a reason to make use of downtime too. So like using downtime to recharge your favored magic items, I'm totally okay with that. Especially for some of the higher level spells that cost you, you know, with the material components. It's not like you're just gonna be able to willy-nilly charge whatever you want. So.
Okay. Good to know. I don't think I have an enchant weapon spell anyway, so I can't really.
And I don't. Let me see what level that is, either.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that's not a core rulebook thing. I don't think. I think that's something that's been added here.
Cola, there's a new bear in town. You know, tonight maybe you can get a charge on the ring if you share the hearth with your new friend.
With Longclaw.
Yeah.
We may have already done so. Like the first time the first night we had him, because he's been with us a couple nights now.
No.
No.
Just
Okay.
one night.
Well, if I survive tonight, then yes, we can.
If we get enough charges, maybe you can use that restoration on yourself.
So enchanted item, guys.
Yeah.
6th level spell.
Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon.
Wow.
So.
There's hope for 13th level for you.
Yeah.
Dave, we're always
So,
up.
come on, 11th level.
I'm playing a human, so I can do it. So there you go.
Nice.
I got bad metagaming news for you. This campaign it might not go that long.
I mean, who would have thought we'd be 43 sessions in, you know, when we kicked off, so who knows.
Yeah.
All right.
We do like our side quests.
Yeah. Okay,
Well,
so
at this point, like I don't even know, like if the quarantine ends, guys, I kind of want to keep going. This is
this regardless
good
what
news
happens
for you and bad news for you about that.
yeah. The good news is the campaign is continuing.
That's a good point.
Things are looking good for ending.
Ugh.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so then, guys, what you heard was the sound of those trolls moving. Let's go into initiative here. We're in round uno here.
Do trolls climb walls?
Let's see here. Guess we'll have to find out, eh?
Maybe they'll fall to their deaths.
I mean, the Yeti could just jump across that. For all I know, the trolls can too.
Mm-hmm. They are creatures adapted to their environments, for sure.
But it's 200-foot drop if they fail. They probably aren't that stupid if they...
Well, I'm hoping they're a little stupider than Yetis.
But they could run around, right? There's a ledge all the way around.
Yep.
Yeah, but we could shoot at them the whole time they try.
So let's move from the world of the theoretical and move into the world of the actual combat encounter.
And test
And
our
I
theory.
think, John, you're still rolling initiative for us. Would you beat my 6, please?
I can give that a good try.
Go.
Yeah, you can certainly try.
Yes, you did. All right. I'm moving on a 6. So I'm assuming you guys are all moving on a 6 as well, too. So,
4?
what you can see is Lax from further down. Can you see far to the north there?
Yeah, there's like a second... There's a batch of trolls about 50 feet away. I don't know if that's 50 feet. Lex just says it. And there's another one, you know, further to the north.
Okay, he's
30
not...
feet away.
Yeah.
I need... Okay,
There's
so...
2 batches of trolls. One on... Oh, shit. There's trolls coming from 3 spots.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm just on a... I'm going to be on
Okay.
a 4.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more person. Who am I missing? Tom, what are you doing? Mo? Hello? Oh, Mo's... Mo, you're muted.
Sorry.
Drink. Drink.
48
Everybody
volts
drink.
to the rescue. So are we climbing down this then?
I don't recommend it.
Yeah, Mo, you may have missed something. Hold on.
Trolls.
Hold on.
Yeah, I can see trolls, but people can see trolls, but I can't see them. So
Yep.
There's
Hey.
trolls coming from.
He's like,
Lex is
"I'm
pointed it in 3 directions. He's like, Lex is like, there's trolls from there and there and there.
Cola's gonna just hold Tom back and go, "Oi, lad, just hold on a minute."
Okay.
Lex has
So-
got an idea.
Then, so first up, let's go with
All right, I'll delay till
our heroes here. So,
funny idea.
Lex, Cola, Grim, and Gorwin, what are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna move over here. That's all.
Okay.
Lex is going to tell the guys to back up because
Let them come to us.
let them come to us. If we go out there, we're gonna get trashed.
Yeah.
Why don't we just let them come through this little hole here?
They might also come from the one.
Okay, so we block off both, and then we deal with one at a
Yeah.
time.
I like that idea.
We can take them.
Okay, then I'm climbing back
It would
in.
be a shame if they came in from the rear, too, right?
Well, we got 2.
Okay, so Cola will use his move and go over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to the altar since I haven't seen it yet, and I can't affect the trolls anyway except by headbutting, and that seems like a bad plan.
So, guys, let's just quickly refresh. What was effective against the trolls last time?
Fire.
My axe of my spiritual axe seemed to be hitting them just fine, so magic weapons will work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Magic weapons and fire.
So we
Yeah.
could light the entrance on, put oil on the entrance, and go when they come through.
Well, this is all ice, so we also don't want to do something that might cause it to collapse in on us.
Oh, that's not enough.
Cola, the miner, says. Let's just make sure that if we're gonna do that, let's make sure it's on the rear entrances and we don't block our way out.
Okay. Has everyone moved?
Yes.
Okay.
Valkyrie's gonna try and be tricky here, though.
Okay. So,
Move here.
Tom, you might want to get up here to the front.
Okay, shall I swap places with Falcarol then, or you mean
Well,
go
I-
right to the
No, I
there?
mean the other entrance too. We need somebody.
The other entrance? Oh, there's one up here.
No, this one right here, because I'm worried that there's another way they're going to come around.
Oh, I
and
see.
get hits from
Oh, yeah.
behind.
In that case, I
Yeah.
will play rearguard and make sure no one comes up from behind.
Yeah. I mean,
What?
in theory, siphoning would work. It splits us up a bit, but it's
What?
either that or we take them all and get cornered.
okay.
I'll get my staff out.
I don't know if I like that idea, but whatever.
Okay, well, if you have an alternative.
Well, no, I mean, Tom does the most damage. He should be where the most trolls are coming in. To our knowledge, they're coming in from where Falkroll and Lex are standing.
That's a good point. Well,
Good point. He's also the toughest in terms of like armor. He's full plate.
yeah.
He can take a lot more punishment than we can.
Okay.
So
All
we
right.
put Tom in front and a cleric behind him.
So I've moved all my trolls. Next is Okolo's moving as well to Falcor. What are you doing on 11?
These trolls, are they like digging their claws into the side and like scurrying across the walls?
They are. No, they seem to be just like running across the ice surface as if it's nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna try and like aim for their eyes, like do a trick shot and try to.
What
make
can
it
you see
see
here?
something.
You're gonna need to move up to where Lex was in order to see anybody.
Oh,
Remember that
okay.
this also goes up 15 feet.
Holy
Well,
crap! There's
we-
a lot of them.
Well, were we gonna take Lex's advice, or are we gonna switch next round?
Okay.
Maybe we have to.
Well,
So you got
But-
lots of targets. You can. Who do you want to shoot here, Falcro?
Let's go for this one.
Okay. And remember,
And
these
that's
things
trick
are
shot.
slower than you as well. At least everyone than Cola. Cola, they're
Trick
faster than
shot, trick shot's like a -2 or 3 on my shot, right?
you. Trick shot is yes. Hold on, trick shot is more than that. Hold on.
Is it? I thought it was a 3.
Let's see. Let's see. Trick shot, trick shot. Is there attacks here? Attacks?
Oh, it's a -4
-4. There we go. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
because I got a spell that lets me ignore, but I haven't cast it. So
Okay. All right. So what are you shooting for?
Basically, like their eyes. I want it to kind of like graze right across their face and maybe make them stumble. So.
Okay. That will. Unfortunately, your weapon is not effective against them. So.
Okay. So.
It does graze across, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
then I'll just back up and say.
No, you
well,
moved. Hold on, you can't move after you make a range attack.
Warriors can't.
No one can remove after making a range attack.
Oh, ranged attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm done.
Okay. So then that is the end of their round. All the trolls are all coming towards you. And you can see, Falco, from where you are, in answer to some of your questions, right over here, you can see that one comes, and it is scrambling up the side of the crevasse. They're moving up it like a simian moving its way up a tree. There's another. And there may be more hidden from view. So they are skittering up the side as well, too. All right, so that's the end of first round, guys. We're on to round 2.
Does anybody have a torch?
We have mining helmets.
You can't burn a troll with a mining helmet. Does anybody have a torch?
John, beat my 4, please.
Nope.
Ooh. Okay, I'll move with my trolls here.
It does it is a little upsetting that, what's it called? Clangdon does not like fire.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of does suck. There's some pretty cool fire spells.
Yeah.
I wish I
Okay,
can
so
see if I have.
ice trolls are moving in here. I'll just keep moving with these guys.
Shit. I am not going to be profoundly useful here.
Yeah. I can't see them yet, so.
They're coming. Don't you worry.
Okay.
So a Netherese longsword would have a 2 better than a normal longsword?
It's a weapon speed of 4 on it.
4?
Is it plus the Netherese longsword? Isn't it plus 2?
I believe so. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the
Oh
longsword.
no! Sorry, I have something that slows my speed down. It's a 3.
Yeah, it's a 3. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got a grievous wound that makes all my reactions slower.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay, so trolls are slowly making their way down here. Oh, what am I doing?
I need to fix my initiative because
Okay. You can see now, I'm just going to move them over to the side here, but there are 4 trolls that are almost at the top of the crevasse right now. They seem to be scrambling up the side of this ice as if it's nothing. Okay. Then it is... We got Gorwin, Grim, and Cola all acting on 9. What are you guys doing?
Grim's holding put.
Okay. And Cola and Gorwin? What are you guys thinking?
So, in the events of what has transpired, we went back to the copse of trees and gathered some firewood, but presumably we wouldn't have carried it with us all this way, tracking the trolls, I don't think.
It's only 6 days worth. I mean, I'm okay with you guys having it with you because you wouldn't want to, well, I mean, you guys tell me. Would you think you would have brought it with you, or would you have left it there, assuming you're going to go back to the copse?
I would say that we left it there, assuming
I
we
would
don't
say
go back to the
but,
coast.
yeah.
well, honestly, we knew we were going to go fight some trolls. You think we wouldn't have brought something to burn with us?
Well, I do have some torches in my other backpack as well as the helmet thing with me, so we could have broken out those because we know we would be using fire at some stage.
Wait, hold on. How many backpacks do you have on?
No, I had 10 torches in my inventory.
Right, but
So
like, would those 10 torches, is all of that weight on you? You guys have been spreading a lot of stuff onto the rims. I agree,
that would have
though,
been
that you guys,
planned, but
knowing you're tracking
would you have brought
trolls...
them with us?
Hold on, Mo, quiet, please. When you guys are... Knowing that you guys were tracking trolls, you guys... I'm fine with you guys having brought stuff that you thought you would have needed. So, what torches would you have brought with you?
Well,
Torches are pretty light. What if just everybody carried one torch? as a sort of like last defense weapon distributed from the camp.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Okay.
Okay, let's get a fire started or get these torches lit then.
Okay. So with that in mind, what Gorwin, Grim, Cola, and yeah, so you guys are acting on the movement phase here. Grim, we established last time you can use cantrip to basically create fire, just a spark enough.
Yeah.
Like it won't be enough to do damage or anything like that. But if you're lighting something that is like that requires a tinderbox, if you make a successful cantrip roll, you can, create it. So long as you're not, because you're not a specialist of any kind, right?
No.
No. Yeah. So you're not no forbidden schools. So.
Okay. Yeah. Let's I guess as everybody's got their torches out, we could just do that now then, or.
Oh, I don't have mine out.
I don't have it out.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll hold my action. I'll hold my action until everybody gets their torches out, then I'll do it.
Okay.
So I'll move over to Grim and get my torch out.
Okay. So you got your torch out. What about Cola? What are you doing this round?
I don't really have a lot. I'm trying to essentially just kind of stay in the middle of the group, and I'm gonna watch everybody and keep my eyes open for any time for like if anyone needs healing or something. I don't have a whole lot right now to do.
Okay. And then Falcarol, what are you doing?
Oh, I have to adjust my initiative to 12 because.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So I've already gone with all my guys. So then it is Lex, Tom, and Falcarol are all on a 12. What are you guys doing?
Well, I'll pull out my torch and hold it out towards Grim.
Okay.
Yeah, Falcarol's going to take a step back, drop his bow, and cast Shillelagh on his quarterstaff. And
Okay.
And Lex is going to drop his bow and try and dish his torch out.
Okay.
All right.
And then, so that is the end of round 2, guys.
All right. So, but I gotta light the cantrips then, right?
Yeah. So Grim is there. So go ahead and make your cantrip rolls. So it's your intelligence or less, I think.
Success.
Nice.
Nice.
I guess I wouldn't have had my bow out because I was spider climbing, so I'm still barefooted.
Yep.
Standing there.
Yep.
I'm still getting a torch out.
Okay. So you get your torch out.
Lex, grab mine so you can two up and fight with it.
Lex, I'd let you move over as well too if you want to take advantage of Grim's cantrip.
I'm kitty corner to Grim right now. Is that not close enough?
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm picturing him sort of doing it in one area, but yeah, he could do it on one side and then kind of move the little flare to the other side. So what does it look like?
Or I could light it.
Grim, what does your cantrip look like?
I think he just snapped his fingers, and it's basically just like a Zippo lighter.
Nice. It's like the snap to get it open.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, you get both Gorwin, Grim, and Grim. Did you have a torch out as well?
Sure. I guess I didn't say I did, but
no, if you did,
that's fine. That's fine. I don't need a torch.
Well, I can just light your torch next turn with my torch. Right?
Yeah, and I mean, you didn't.
I've got a staff too.
He's casting a cantrip this round, so that
okay,
so
that's fair.
But that's fine. I mean, you're holding a torch as an action that will light the torch. So both Lex and Gorwin, you guys have torches lit now. We have. Let's see here.
By the way, Carpentry's the same score as the cantrip. I just accidentally clicked it, but it's the same.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Well, with a nat 1.
Yeah, nat 1, you're good to go regardless.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So let's see here.
If you back up one more, they got to come in.
Mm-hmm.
It's ochre, not orange, but it's as close as we're going to get here, and to not be wounded. So 2 of you guys have lit torches now. What about Tom? What were you doing? You're holding out your torch as well too, right? Yeah. So Tom, yours is lit as well.
So and then have I got any movement left? Because I was going to move up to where I'm told all the trolls are coming from.
You could move. Yeah, you could. I mean, I'm not sure if you're just going to move 5 feet up. That's fine. Falcro, you cast a Shillelagh, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll move up a bit and say I suggest I sort of take the front here.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So then it is. I think that's the end of the round, guys. So we're on to round 4.
Falco, are you going to take the back route?
I'm gonna move back.
Okay.
Like,
John.
section?
Oh, you lost last turn. So, Brandon, would you kindly beat my 4?
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Gladly.
I am acting on a 4 and a 7. 7 is my first attack. Yeah, 7 is my first attack.
Is that a 3 was ours?
Yeah.
Does bringing out a torch have a weapon speed?
Torch same as club, which I think is a 4 or a 5.
Club is a 4.
4. Okay. All right. So then, first up we have Gorwin and Kola. What are you guys doing?
I'm just holding out my torch for Grim when Grim gets the torch out.
Oh, yeah, okay. And Grim... Oh, Grim's on a set. Oh, you only need to put the... Like, you're not going to be able to attack with it this round.
Okay.
So I'm fine with you doing a 3. So both Gorwin and Grim, you now... Both of you have lit torches.
All right. Cool.
Okay. Then it is... Kola, what were you doing?
Same as before. Just watching to see anybody who needs help.
Okay. Then Falcral, you're on a 5. What are you doing?
I'm gonna step back 1 here, get my back near the wall, and open up a way for the trolls to get in.
Okay.
While I guard this square here.
Okay. Then on a 6 is Lex and Tom. What are you guys doing?
Lex says to Cola, you could step up below Tom, or south of Tom, to the right, left of Tom, whatever that direction is, and help cover the back of the wall.
I think the idea was we were trying to get them to come into that pocket where all 3 of us could hit them.
Yeah, that's totally great, but there's also another opening that they could come through if they're climbing up the crevasse.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, I'll cover. Gorwin will say,
Oh,
I'll
right.
cover this direction.
Oh, I see what you
Okay.
mean. Yeah. Oh, in that case, yes. If I knew that, I will step to there.
Stay where you are.
No.
Okay.
You're good. I was talking to
Okay.
Cola, who's standing in the back doing nothing.
Oh, sorry.
I think Gorman's gonna come up and help.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
say
well-
I'll come up and guard this entrance pointing at it.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
Cola can still do what he was doing, but I just thought, if you wanted something to jump in there, but
Yeah, no, that works. Something
Okay.
I
So
feel useless.
Tom...
Okay, I'm going to wait to let them come in then.
Lex is holding his longsword now, and longsword and torch, dual wielding as a ranger.
Okay. And he's if you're ready, remember, if you're ready in action, it's gonna be one thing. You don't get to attack with both. What are you
Yeah,
thinking?
okay, sir. He's dual wielding, but he's readying his action for his longsword.
Okay, it sounds good. And Tom, what are your action ready is your longsword?
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So then, Grim's gone already because of that. So then, troll time. So first, one of them scrambles up and comes in. Tom or Lex, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Glass is gone.
Oh yeah.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
nice.
Nat 20.
That longsword likes you.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm
Medium-sized
fighting around.
creature.
I'm fighting around a corner. I'm assuming it has to step into the room, like one more.
Well, hold on. No, you can't move yourself after the fact. You were
No,
there.
no. I'm moving so you can see that I'm around a corner. Like I'm just.
Oh yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine.
So it has to step one farther south, right?
Nope. Please stop moving yourself.
I'm trying to point out, Kev, I'm not actually moving. I'm pointing out that I'm fighting around a corner, which you didn't allow in the past.
And-
so the troll has to come down.
This is an uneven surface. It's not the same thing as
Okay, then
a clear
I'm just
corner.
asking if I could fight around the corner.
Oh, if you lean yourself in, you'll take a penalty. He'll take a penalty.
And if I don't,
Yeah,
If
well, the
If you
minus
don't,
step
no
will be
penalty. It's an uneven
Okay.
surface. So, what are you thinking?
I swung. So whatever the penalty is, then.
Well, you only rolled nat 20, so you hit. So,
Okay.
go ahead and roll damage. Eesh. It's a little more than what his hit points needs, but
Isn't it a magical?
It is. You should be having a +2 to that damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, it should be 1d8 plus 2 instead of just the 1d8.
Oh, I didn't have damage checked off on the.
okay. Yes. So there we go. So actually, that is a really effective. It doesn't take him out, unfortunately, but is quite effective. Then let's see here. So it is going to try and get you, Lex. Both of those are misses. Your AC is less than a 5, right?
It's a 0 right now.
0 right now. Okay, yeah. So then that is that. Another one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so actually it is going to have to wait until next round to be able to get up there. There is a lot of trolls moving down here. Let me just move them into range here.
Trollville. Welcome
Okay.
to Trollville.
And 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Trolls are making their way up here. Then, yeah, they're slow, so they're not going to leap across that cavern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's not like the Yeti. Oh, I missed the Yeti already. Being able to hurl those things across and toss you guys down into a crevasse. Ugh. Oh, the Yeti. Okay. So that is them.
Well,
The
if
ones-
the Yeti are apex predators, we probably cleared out the area.
Oh, not at all, Dave. Not at all. Though I appreciate you trying to clarify the thing. I didn't take it as grouchy whatsoever.
Okay.
No,
But I was doing that classic. You're not understanding me, so I'm raising my voice because that'll help. And
Not
I'm
at
like,
all.
well, that's
no, it was, and it's yeah. Sorry, Dave. I wasn't making it clear that I understood what you're saying there, but there was. You're absolutely right that normally there would be that, but the reason I didn't bring it up is again because it's sort of an irregular icy surface. It looks like there's probably room for you both for it to go one way or the other way. So
yeah.
that is fine. No, anytime you want to try and take advantage of terrain, I am always in favor of that. So.
Well, it was the opposite actually. I was asking if I could even attack, or if there was a penalty. I was actually trying to see, like, is there?
Oh, I
Because
see.
normally you're not allowed to attack around a corner.
The trade gonna hurt me.
Yeah. Okay, like normally what it would be is you're able to attack around the corner, but they get the benefit of cover, so they'd have 4 higher AC.
Okay.
Okay. So then the let's see here. So that's all the trolls. The ones that were going up the crevasse. Oh, you can't even see them right now. So Lord knows where they've gone. Oh God, guys. Oh no. All right. So I think that is the end of round 4. We're on round 5, guys. So Brandon, you're still kicking my ass with initiative here. So everyone decide what you're doing with your round. Brandon beat my 6.
Oh. Yeah, did it.
That'll do it. Okay. So then, Cole is on a 5. Are you doing anything, or is it still a hurry up and wait situation?
Nope. Taking the advice of Lex, I will move. Should I go here and let them come in here so that Tom, Falcor, and I could each attack, or should I just go here?
Uh,
Well, Gorwin said he was to step up, so I don't know. You guys figured out.
Why don't you go here and get your torch ready, and I'll go to where you are right now.
Okay. That makes sense. I will get my torch ready.
You're.
Even
I don't-
on Tom.
hold on.
Oh yeah, you can move through friendly square, so you're fine.
Well, I could go. Wait, well, yeah.
No, he takes an
If
attack.
Gorwin
opportunity
moved-
from Gorwin.
If we said that Gorwin moved first, if we're acting on the same thing, and we're not acting on the same thing.
Okay.
Oh.
So then, Grim and Falcro, you guys are up next. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm going to cast Burning Sphere.
Flaming Sphere.
Flaming Sphere, that's right. Yeah, I was getting this confused. There. So that will require Lex to make a saving throw, but I think it'll be worth it.
The look on Dave's face. Are you fucking kidding me?
This is why Kevin's glad that Grim's back, because it's like an extra monster for us to fight.
All right. So,
Like his-
It's only 1d4. It's only 1d4. He's got 65 hit points. I'm not-
all right. So then,
So then, yeah, they all need to make. And then I think it's just the one.
If Lex has to do it, then wouldn't Tom and what's the radius?
No, because it's 5 feet.
yeah, it's only the adjacent. Okay, so the one that is that you're affecting it on, it makes a save versus spells here.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I failed. Go ahead and give me your damage roll. Eesh.
That's that one. Jeez.
Okay, so actually it goes up like a Roman candle. It turns around and falls. Oh, and then I need a save from the one that is crawling up the side. Fail on that too. So it's not. Oh, let's roll hit points for it.
Yeah, it takes less damage, like 1d4, right? Ooh, same.
For 3. Oh, same.
Okay,
Cool.
but it. All right, so that would mean.
Lex turns
So it
around
takes-
and goes, "You just blocked our kill zone."
You can hear, however, the trolls are screaming and shouting in fear. And I'm making a morale check
We're
here.
gonna kill trolls. That was the whole point. Good spell though.
Okay.
Yeah. It's-
All right.
Poor Dave can't get away from flaming sphere damage any game he's in.
Did you take damage, Dave? Oh, you did. You took 3 points of damage.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Well, you didn't save? No,
No.
You get a saving throw.
Yeah, but I failed. I rolled a
Oh.
1.
Okay.
Oh.
Hold on. And
Oh, I can't see it. I always forget about that.
But even if they fail their morale check and they run away, they're just going to come back later, and we'll have to prepare again. That's the whole thing, right? We made a kill zone for them to come in and get slaughtered.
Well, they can still get killed. Yeah, exactly.
okay,
Well, no,
we
like
got-
they're going to run away if they fail their morale, and then we'll have to fight them somewhere else where we might not be in an advantageous position.
I'll just stay here and fight them. They'll come back.
Okay, let's see here. Sorry, I'm just getting the flaming sphere token, guys. So forgive me. Forgive me. Here we go. And boom.
Cool.
It is what it is.
And controlled by
Ah, friendly fire. Damn it.
Brandon. You got control of flaming sphere now. Okay, so then it is. Let's see here. That was Grim and Falcor. What were you doing on a 7?
I'm gonna hold an act or prepare an action to attack one that gets within my reach.
Sounds good. Tom, you're on an 8. What are you doing?
The same, I think.
Okay. So readying to waiting for something to come in. Gorwin, what are you doing?
On either
I
side of
am
me.
moving up to here and readying, batter stance with the torch in case any trolls come down.
Okay. Then that brings us to the end of the round. We got no second attacks here. Okay, so then, guys, let's see here. Brings us to round 6. And, all right, Brandon, I think you're still kicking my ass with initiative here. Everyone decide what you're doing for this round. And to beat my 7.
Is this a legal space to be, Kev? Right here.
Yeah, I'll let you squeeze in there if you like.
Okay.
Just a wee dwarf.
We human. Okay. Oh, what did you? Oh, sorry. Let's go with. Guess not.
Remember, if you're concentrating on the spell, it will the same casting speed as when you're casting it.
Oh, okay. That works.
So 9.
Yep.
Okay, how'd you guys? Oh, a 9. Shit. Okay, so these things are moving first. Because this thing's up and you can't see down, I don't think you can actually see what the trolls are doing right now.
No, probably not.
No. So let me just do this here. All right. Moving trolls. Moving trolls. Go. Shit, that one started. Does Flaming Sphere do damage on their turn?
I
I thought it was on the caster's turn.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so then this thing will be able to drop down. Ooh. Someone give me, John, would you give me a D20 roll, please?
I can do that. There you go.
Okay. So it drops down and it does not slide off the edge. So there's that. But... Okay. And... Okay. Guys, I've gone with my trolls. First up is... oh, I'm missing somebody. Who's... Mo?
Sorry.
Yep. Well, please make sure you're paying attention. We don't have to keep waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Initiative was 9.
Oh, sorry, we're 12.
Okay. So Lex and Cola, you're up first.
Lex steps back away from the flaming sphere damage.
Okay.
Or area of effect. And tells Grim, you might as well take your flaming sphere for a walk and burn some trolls.
That's the idea.
Okay. So then, what about Cola? What are you doing?
So, now that I'm in this position, I'm sitting here.
Okay. All right. Then it's Grim and Falcarol. What are you doing?
Okay. I can see part of the space above it. Am I going to have to move, or can I just move it down to where that troll is?
You could move it out into the square, and it would just kind of drop down to where
So
it would fall on top of it. I'd let it do full 2d4 damage on it.
All right, let's do that.
Let me make a save for it. Failed. Go ahead and roll damage. Full damage.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice. Okay.
Dropping a flaming sphere on a troll. I like that.
Well, I'm just going to move it to the side for a second because that is a dead troll. It just... So you're...
If I can, to move up here so to get a better view.
Yeah, you can actually... You have to move one more up in order to get a clear view, and it's... The sphere has dropped 30 feet down now, so you're safe to move up to the edge there.
Okay.
And the sphere is actually burning its way through, slowly through the ice. What you can see from here, I don't have their tokens on there. All of the trolls are scrambling up the side, trying to get out of the crevasse.
Which side?
There's some over here. There's some back in this direction here. And you can hear some howling from down in the cave. This whole crevasse echoes, like it amplifies sound as well, too. So it's just a complete cacophony in here of hooting and screeching and whatnot. But they seem to all be running in abject fear of that flaming sphere. Next is Gorwin. What are you doing?
I am doing like before, just readying my torch.
Okay. Okay, so you can't make the flaming sphere go up walls. So really, guys, I think we're going to drop out of initiative because what happens is eventually the flaming sphere will end. But every single one of these trolls goes scrambling up to the surface of the crevasse and runs off somewhere. You can hear them hooting and screaming, but it's getting quieter as time goes on. And Cola and Cola and Gorwin, who are keeping an eye at the door, nothing comes in there, guys.
All right. Let's go roll the dice. Let's go.
Lex walks over to Grim and says, nice work.
Dust some ash off of Lex's shoulder.
Exactly.
Yeah. What do you guys wish to do?
A little warm, but... well, I will hand my torch to Falcarol and put my sword away and go do a quick reconnaissance with Spider Climb.
Sure. Feel free to go ahead and move yourself.
You sure they left? Grim, are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
So-
See them.
Boy, what's that on the far side there, Lex?
Looks like there's a tunnel on the left.
I'm thinking more, what's this over here?
Oh,
It looks like
there's like a... Is that a cage?
it's a cage, very similar to what you saw in that tower, but
And there's somebody in it?
within the cage, it's one of those black ice berserkers.
Huh. Go put him out of his misery. Okay. You guys want me to scout the area out first, or do you want me to get some
Might
ropes
be an
going?
idea because we're going to be a bit cumbersome climbing down.
I'll put the python down in some rope, so we'll get that ready
Okay.
while you're scouting.
You can do that.
Okay.
Let me know if I have to stop, Kev.
Sure, yeah, keep on going.
It's like a campfire across the way where the trolls came
You
out.
can ignore the campfire. The trolls wouldn't light fires.
I know. It's
Yeah.
like it's kind of odd, but whatever. You know.
So that one's
are
about,
very-
and I think you can't quite see in there because that's about 30 feet up as well. Oh no, that one's actually even with you. That isn't up. So yeah, you can see right into there. It looks like it's what you can picture seeing in there is the disgusting living conditions of trolls.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Can I walk around this entire ledge? Looks like.
Absolutely, yeah.
I guess it
Once
doesn't
you
really
get
matter.
within distance, so this thing can see you, the Black Ice Berserker is kind of like, yeah, and I mean he looks near death. Apart from the frostbite and whatnot that you've seen on the other ones, he appears to be completely emaciated as well too, and he's missing one of his forearms.
Huh. I'll draw a weapon and
Great.
put him on misery.
Okay. So yeah, you don't need to roll for that. You easily.
Nethery's sword through the spine.
Okay. And from here, looking down, you can see that the remnants, whatever's below there, it looks like there is. It's some kind of shattered and aged wood. Are you making your way down?
I was gonna check the troll area out first.
Okay.
Like this, their little
Sure.
sleeping quarters or something. Probably
There.
sleeping.
So in here, there is a small horde of shinies.
Oh,
Okay.
found some good stuff.
Taking notes.
So in here,
You ready
a
to stand, John?
total pile of about 3. So I'm going to assume you're going to search both of the troll caves.
Yep.
Okay, so then I'll just tell you what the total thing is. 6,000 copper pieces and 3,000 gold.
Whoa.
That's a lot of weight. Good thing you have a travel cleric.
Yeah. Velcro, we might need your spell to lighten the load because there's a lot of coins over here.
They've clearly been at at their work for quite some time. In here too. Yeah, you find a couple of other things of interest. There is a shiny ring in amongst the materials that are in here, and the ring has design elements that seem similar to what you saw in that Netherese tower.
Are you writing all this down, Velcro?
I am, yes.
Or John? Sorry.
Workers over there with a notepad. Okay, what else you find?
Lex is shouting it across the found a shiny ring! Netherese symbols on it!
So you also
Echo
find
Velcro.
of interest. There's some stuff that's that's older, or rather that is clearly made of what do you call it? Ragged design. So it's spears and swords. But the things that really stand out are there is a dagger of Netherese design as well too, which has a lot of like skull and death motifs on it. There is what is this? Hold on.
Like, are any of the normal ragged stuff to look nice enough that's even worth taking?
No, they look like
Okay.
they have not been well maintained, and look like they've been here for a while. So there's a Netherese dagger. There is a Netherese, 2 Netherese pole arms as well too. One of them is a glaive, and the other one is a halberd. Both of them look quite impressive as well. And there
That would allow
is...
somebody to fight from a second rank.
Sorry?
That would allow someone to fight from a second rank in AD&D?
Absolutely. Yep.
Not to toot my own horn, but Falcro's got two-handed fighting style, so he can do it quickly from behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also have... there's something very, very strange in here, too. It looks like the stylized... made of some kind of, like, flexible metal, but they seem to be wings. Like dragon's wings that are large like
Ooh.
art objects that you could like affix to fit on a humanoid's back.
That sounds like a cursed item to me.
Yeah.
No.
It sounds way too good to be true. It's
And-
not cursed.
Hey, we haven't heard from Ice King today, have we?
No, we
It
have
wasn't
not.
on Wednesday either.
Wonder magic missiles.
Rising missiles.
Yeah.
You also find a scepter. That is appears to have on the end a crown-like structure, something you may have on, say, royalty of some kind. There is a skull underneath this that definitely has the bone structure of a man, so perhaps a king of some kind. And there are designs elements in it as well that speak to winter or Auril. So perhaps this could be, you obviously don't know the name of, given to this thing by its long dead creator, but an easy name might be a Scepter of the Ice King.
He finally
So-
won.
Well, it's funny. So
He's the
after
true winner of this.
Ice
campaign.
King very generously made a donation to the charity last weekend as well too, and I made a joke on stream that we'll do a wand of magic missiles because Ice King always asks for magic missiles, and I decided I'm like, well, that's just too simple, so we'll do something more involved and interesting, and then I got an email from Ice King as well too after I'd already created this thing, making the request. So, Ice King, if you are listening to this, my apologies for not getting back to you, but I had already had in mind how I was going to do an homage to our viewer who most enjoys the magic missile spell. So we have a canonical scepter of the Ice King as well that is found. Other than that, that is everything that's here, but it does look like there is the ruins down in the crevasse as well too of something. Something has gone down there. There is the same kind of black stone that you saw that the tower was made of.
Okay, well,
That seems to litter the surface of the ground down there.
do you want us to work through how to get all this stuff up, or
The which, to get it out of the troll cave, I am interested in hearing your thoughts on how, because 9,000 gold or 9,000 coins.
Well, this is along the 30 feet down wide thing, right? I can just send somebody to walk around it and get over there.
It's 180 pounds of weight.
yeah, we're gonna need more than one person. So,
Well,
what I was
we
thinking
put
is,
it up on a rope partially,
I can turn it into 90 pounds of weight.
Oh, guys,
What
do
I'm
you have
thinking is-
what containers do you have right now?
backpacks.
Yeah.
Do your backpacks have room for?
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure a bag of some sort.
I don't have a lot of stuff in my backpack. Oh, maybe I
Okay.
do. That's on the RAM. That's the RAM.
Got a waterproof bag.
Okay.
I've got a backpack that's not completely empty, but it's pretty empty just because I keep so much stuff on my belt.
Yeah.
In case of gibberlings.
Yeah, if Falcro can make his way across this
Gorman.
sled here to get over there, he'll
Gorwin unknowingly looks like Batman. He's got all this stuff on his
That's
belt.
enough weight.
Oh, sorry, guys. We had a couple of you talking at a time. Dave, what were you saying?
I said Gorwin unknowingly looks like Batman with all this stuff on his belt because it's like, hey, it's just really handy.
Yeah. And Mo, sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, I forgot I had troll repellent.
Yeah.
I can lift 90 pounds. I think I can. There is a. Oh, hang on,
Oh,
let me check the lifting table.
I can totally be helpful too if you give me 10 minutes. Because Allegors at 5th level get access to strength, So you give me 10 minutes, and I can give you 8 hours of bonus strength from me, and I can carry that. Presumably, will allow me to carry a lot more.
So I'm assuming it's going to take about an hour for Lex to reconnoiter this area and to get at least the 2 troll caves and identify everything that's of value in amongst the detritus and filth that the trolls have left in their caves. And then
you guys just lower down a backpack on a rope every once in a while. I'll just fill it with like items and stuff, and then we can figure out the coins after.
Yep.
So-
And then once we get into a big pile, I'll cast light and load on it so we can get out of here.
So also what you find is, did you say that light and load doesn't work on magic items?
It does not work on magic items.
Okay.
So,
You also find in the like deep in the crevasse as you're looking around, Dave. There's some skeletons, some shattered remains. I mean, not skeletons. There's bones that are left over that are all broken and whatnot. But in amongst the what you can recover without excavating, there is 1, 2, 3 different vials of some kind of strange colored liquids.
I'll chug them all.
Yeah. And then there is, let's see here, a satchel of scrolls.
I'll leave those behind.
And nice. And there is a book down here. And the book seems to be bound in a ochre-colored leather. And it definitely has the language inside is a language you don't recognize, but I think you probably recognize the same script as what was in the tower. It is not magical, but it has some really grisly illustrations in it.
Eesh.
Yeah, very death-influenced and, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try not to touch that. Maybe kick it into a sack, and then it'll go in the backpack that they're lowering down. And I'll go through the bottom here, and I'll find all those items, and then put them in a backpack for lowering down on rope, and let them haul it back up.
What strategies are you guys doing with respect to the trolls in the event that they come back? Remember, each torch will only burn 1 hour, right? Or no, it's one.
Yeah.
Is it only an hour, or is it longer than that? I think it's maybe I'm wrong.
Be longer.
I think it's
I think
longer.
I know it's in Ash. It's 1 hour.
We like them.
But I don't remember for AD&D.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's see here.
Yeah, we could like douse them and relight them and keep one burning. So
30 minutes is what it says in the book that I'm reading.
really,
In the PHP?
Yeah. In the in the Golden Glory book. It says
Okay,
30
so
minutes.
30 minutes. Okay, so there you go.
okay.
Okay, so your torches will go out. Then what do you guys... Actually, I need to take 2 seconds. I forgot to go to the washroom when we took our break, so I just need to run to the washroom very quickly. Too much coffee this morning. I'll be right back. You guys figure out how you want to get this stuff out and what you want to do next. It's going to be basically most of your daylight hours to finish getting all this stuff, so it will be dark before you leave this crevasse.
Okay. Hey, Tom, what's Tom's strength already? Doesn't he like have an 18 something?
1821. So my max press is 280 pounds.
Strength would be better on somebody else.
Yeah, no. Because strength.
A 60-pound pack or something.
It's
Quite
not
easy.
max press is what you can lift over your head. So what we need is your overall encumbrance available.
Yeah. So
How much
Colo-
weight?
So
How much
I
weight can
had
you carry?
Carrying, yeah, I see what you mean. Hang on, let me just check the book.
I had thought to cast strength on myself.
Okay, cool.
I have a base strength of 16,
So you'll get 18.
and I rolled a 6.
So you're
So I would get
18,
18 because it doesn't give anything higher. Well, it gives 10
Yeah.
strength after 18.
Yeah, so you're 1840, just that first category above.
So it would look like
18-40. Yeah.
And the strength category is 1801 to 1850. So you'll get up.
like that.
The weight
Or-
of that is 135.
I think it's /40. Yeah.
Max press
Okay.
280. Open
For
door.
the
Look in
next
the-
five hours. I get
Yeah.
it.
If you look in the PHP, it'll give you increased weight carrying capacity.
Yeah. What would my light and load will half the weight of whatever it is, except for magic items, so we can distribute that against all of us.
So Coley, your weight allowance goes from 70 to 135.
Yeah. So effectively,
Carrying capacity. What page, Dave?
Page 14.
Okay, just so I can like I take your word, but I want to see how it works
You
so I
also get
understand
a-
it as well.
You also get a +1 to hit and a +2 damage for the duration of the spell.
Right. Okay.
Agree actually at that.
So I'm about 5 pounds away from my 70 carrying capacity, but that's effectively 10 pounds I can carry with my light and load.
10 pounds of coins.
I don't have a lot of capacity right now.
I get a +3 to
Well,
damage.
but
just in
another
the
so another thing to take into consideration is that those of us who are not cola, but those of us who are not cola, the first increment of over encumbrance is going to slow us down a little bit, but not even as much as cola moves.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
and it doesn't have any attack penalty or anything like that. So we could all go up to essentially not just unencumbered, but to the first level, as long as cola is still unencumbered and still be moving at the same rate.
Yeah, but with my now encumbrance being much higher, that's going to take me a lot. I mean, I need to be at. I can go up to 173 before I'm encumbered now, for the next 5 hours anyway.
Yeah, but we don't want you to be encumbered because you're already half the speed of everybody.
Yeah, what I'm saying
True,
is everybody.
but
We can all be encumbered up to like light encumbrance and still be faster than you.
Yeah.
True, but my point is that now with the strength spell active for 5 hours, I can carry up to 173 pounds and not be light encumbered. I can still move at my normal dwarf speed. I can't move faster than that anyway.
Your carrying capacity is only 135.
Right. What's the total?
Oh,
Total
right, yeah.
weight trying to carry here.
So it's 135 minus whatever you're carrying already is your
Gonna be-
new capacity.
90 pounds of coin plus whatever the other stuff is. After
After Falcoral's spell, 90 pounds of coins plus the weight of all the items.
Okay.
And if people want to divest themselves of armor, then put it back on after the spell, I can lighten the load of half the armor. So just not magical.
Alternatively, could we? Oh, we didn't bring the wood with us. I was thinking we could have improvised a sled if we hadn't chopped the trees up for firewood.
I got a better idea. Before we start worrying about this encumbrance, why don't we take all these items over to that shrine and check what they are?
But if it's 90 pounds of coin between the 6 of us, we can carry it without being encumbered, without having to spend the next hour working out exactly how many pounds each person has got. I think.
I mean, like those wings might allow us to fly and carry stuff even more. I don't know. Like who knows?
That's why I'm saying we should if that shrine does indeed identify stuff, we should figure out what it does first.
Yeah, let's do that.
Those wings look sketchy.
And Kev, we've got enough capacity between, like to Arlen's point, we've got enough capacity to the regular characters to, even if we were light encumbered, we're still faster than Gola. And Gola's now able to carry at least an extra 60 pounds.
Okay, perfect.
So we should have lots of room for carrying the coin, unless you want us to like
carry 2/3 of
micromanage it.
Okay,
All right.
let me grab. Oh, all right, guys. Now, let's find out what this stuff is.
Fun stuff.
So first off, we get. Let's see. What do you want to identify first here? Do you want the liquids? Do you want to go biggest items down to small stuff? You start with the Scepter of Ice King.
Yeah, let's do
Let's start with the Scepter of Ice King.
Yeah.
It kills me and he missed the session. Poor guy. Okay. Let's see here. It is. Let me just find what the spell is. So. What this sucker does is it is a effectively like a wand. So what it can do is
One that you can smack people with?
you can hit people with it, so it'll do the same damage as like a mace. So it's 1d6 damage, bludgeoning. And it has the ability to use a charge to cast Gemadan's Icicle. And what Gemadan's Icicle is let's see, it's a first level spell, has a range of 20 yards per level, and this has it's as if it's an 8th level caster, so it'd be 160 yards. When it's cast, the spell summons an ice blue bolt that streaks to its intended target like a magic missile. It inflicts 1d4 points of damage on one opponent, or 2d4 to fire-based or fire-using opponents, and it causes a 1-foot thick patch of ice to form over a 3-foot radius at its impact point. The spell is designed to hit foes in their eyes, blinding them for 1 round, or their hands, disrupting spellcasting for 1 round. The target area is named at the time of casting, and the ice dissolves into mist after 1 round. The main benefit, apart from it does not do extra missiles the way Magic Missile does, nor does it get the +1 to the damage, but you can also use it against objects, which you cannot do with Magic Missile. So you could trigger traps by place ice on torches to extinguish lights and so forth. So the Scepter of the Ice King can cast that as each time costs you 1 charge, and the total number of charges. The Scepter is technically a bountiful Scepter of the Ice King, which is why it has 239 charges on it.
Wow.
Yes. Only arcane casters can use it, though.
Damn.
All right, Brandon, you're not allowed going anywhere now.
Yeah, Brandon, you got to show up. If you don't
Every
show up,
session.
Someone throws themselves into the crevasse.
Give me your staff if you take the wall.
Yeah, fire is. I like my staff too.
Oh, did
Okay.
I forget? I didn't bring this one back. This is still sitting in the troll cave. That's good.
Yeah. So that is the bountiful Scepter of the Ice King. Guys, what do you want to identify next? We have a glaive, we have a halberd, we have a dagger, a ring, the wings, the book, and then a bunch of the scroll. What do you think here?
Let's do the wings.
Do the wings, yeah.
Okay. So these are an ancient Netherese item. And who identified it, just so I know who is taking the blame here?
Oh, that's good. Probably the wizard. We're gonna,
I'll do it.
I'm already cursed, so what's one more?
That is true. I am.
Is he?
Okay.
Yeah, that's my illusion.
So, what these are an artifact dating back to the time of fallen Netherrealm. This is not something that could be made in the current age of man. These are created only in conjunction with ancient silver dragons.
These are silver dragon wings.
To activate these, you must be in close physical contact with a silver dragon. So you will not be able to activate these unless you can find a silver dragon ally of sufficient age. However, when you are, and then you choose to activate them, you feel a burning sensation that spreads from your neck, through your shoulders, and down the spine as the dragon wings are absorbed into the body. It continues for a full minute. You got to make a con check or suffer damage, but when the pain subsides, a pair of glittering silver dragon wings springs from the owner's shoulders, spanning 12 feet when fully extended, and they are totally functional. They remain in place for 24 hours. Oh, sorry, no, they remain in place full stop. So you gain a fly speed of 24. So be double.
They remain in place. Like
Full stop.
This is a permanent change.
It is. If you can find a silver dragon to assist you with it, it will permanently affix to your body, and you will have dragon wings that'll give you a flying speed of 24.
That is cool.
That's
Okay, you'd have to have your armor modified, I think.
Yes, most definitely. Well, it's a wingspan of 12 feet as well, too, so it would cause other complications as well. And clearly, because of where they are, this is not something that has been used yet.
Yeah.
This was crafted, but whatever misfortune befell the creator of these.
We are in the right climate for silver dragons, though.
Yeah.
Cold climates.
Maybe the druids with the Parthenax, but a good one.
Okay. So,
Oh boy.
that was the silver. Those are the wings. What do you want to identify next, guys? We got a
Shiny.
ring, a dagger, 2 pole arms.
Let's do the ring.
The ring? All right. I think it's in this one. Okay, let's see here. Ah, yes. So this ring, it has, as I said, like definitely Netherese characteristics to it. And it has glyphs in it that you would recognize, Grim, as referring to the earth.
Okay.
What this ring is... Where is it? I gotta look up on the... You know, Kev, next time you make a list of magic items, maybe be sure to put down the page references while you're writing down the things, so you don't waste everyone's time.
Or even just take quick pictures with your phone and have them ready to...
A much better idea. Even better. Even better.
That sounds like a techno idea.
Mm. Okay. Oh. There we go. You know why? Because I was looking in the magic... I know I couldn't find it. I'm looking in the spell book for magic items. Unsurprisingly, that was unsuccessful. So this,
more coffee.
guys, is a ring of mud. It's a dark red clay, and it has a variety of earth and water-based spells. Priest spells that can be cast as 14th level include Meld into Stone and Water Breathing. Water Breathing can be used 3 times per day. Stone Shape twice a day. And Earthquake once a month. And the wizard spells that can be used are Transmute Rock to Mud or Reverse twice a week. Transmute Water to Dust or Reverse once a week. Conjure an Elemental, Earth or Water once a week. And Airy Water once a day. No more than 5 functions may be used in a single day. In addition, while wearing the ring, all saves versus earth or water are made at +1, and attacks from beings from the planes of elemental earth or water are -1 to damage and -1 to hit and -1 damage on every die rolled. So that's pretty cool. So if it does 4d8 damage, it would be -4 to damage. However, saving throws versus all air take a penalty. Air and fire take a penalty, and there is a percentage chance each time the ring is used that you will be plane shifted.
What?
Yeah.
Not it.
Priests, wizards, and rogues may use this ring. Hi, sweetie. Anna says
Oh,
hi.
great.
In addition, while wearing the ring, you may change your tracks. That does not trigger the ability. So your tracks that you're leaving behind, you can choose to change them.
Oh, so I can make them look like Yeti tracks.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Or
Okay.
troll track before being chased by trolls.
Yeah,
What are, does the identify tell us what the chance of being plane shifted is?
Oh, come on, Brandon. That'd be too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'd be barely-
What
You
are
gotta do some fun.
The Meld into Stone, how many times can we do that per day?
Which ones?
Meld into Stone? I missed that
Elden
one.
Stone? Oh, as many times as you want, but you can only use 5 things per day. I'll type all this up for you later. Put it in Discord.
Cool.
Okay, so
Wow.
that is your ring of... that's the ring of mud. What do you want to identify next? We got a dagger, 2 pole arms, a bunch of liquids, scroll. What are you thinking?
With a dagger.
Yeah, dagger.
The dagger? The dagger with all the death things on it. What you can do, so it's got... We'll go from the least interesting abilities to the coolest stuff. So this is, first off, a dagger that is +1. So it'll get +1 to hit, +1 to damage, and it has a weapon speed reduced by 1. At will, it can chill a surface, not doing any damage, just makes it cooler, or extinguish a flame within 100 feet. So, it makes things go out. It is also a dagger of speed, which means you double the number of attacks that you can make with the dagger in a given round, and as a first action before anyone else takes an action, regardless of what you roll for your initiative, you may throw this dagger. It doesn't return, but you may automatically toss this thing. And if you're using it in hand-to-hand, it doubles your attack rate. So you could do 2 attacks per round if you only attack once with a dagger, and if you're specialized with it, it just bumps it up by 1. So you could be doing...
If it was your offhand weapon, would you get 2 attacks with your offhand?
You would. Dave can help you figure out what the rate of offhand attacks is, but yes, you would. If you're doing 2-handed attacks, like dual weapon fighting, and you were specialized with your main hand weapon, and you had this in the offhand, you'd attack twice per round with each of them, and then you'd have favored attack rates. So you'd be doing 1 attack with the offhand weapon, with your main hand weapon, and then 2 attacks with the offhand, and then next round you'd be doing 2 attacks with the offhand, 2 attacks with your main hand.
Nice.
So that is the dagger of speed +1.
Nice.
Okay, we have 2 pole arms to identify. We have a bunch of potions, and we have that scroll.
Let's do the pole arms. These weapons are cool.
Do you wish to do the glaive or the halberd? Let's do the glaive first, because the glaive is not quite as impressive. So this is a glaive of skill. It is magical, but the extent of the glaive's enchantment is it grants +2 dexterity. The halberd, however, is a... First off, it grants you, because of the enchantments on it, I'll go least interesting to most interesting enchantments on it. It is clearly something that is designed to protect Netherese wizards. It grants a protection from cold. You take half damage from cold, and you are immune to non-magical cold. Now, each of these abilities, you cannot trade them off the way you did with the other thing. It will protect and attune to 1 person per day. So, you have that ability. It also happens to be, and this was randomly generated too, a halberd of speed. So the halberd makes an attack before anyone else does, regardless of what your initiative is. It increases your... It does not double them, but it increases your rate of attack by 1. So if your attack rate with a halberd is once per round, it becomes 3-2. If it's 3-2, it becomes twice per round, and so forth. And the enchantment bonus on the halberd is +3.
Ooh.
+3 to hit, +3 to damage, and its weapon speed is reduced by 3.
Wow.
That's a nice halberd. I will volunteer for the halberd. Just saying.
Now, yeah. Well,
Just because I can swing them very quickly and with another 3 from it.
Okay.
Oh, because you're 2-handed weapon?
Yeah, I get a -5 to my speed for 2-handed weapons, I think. Or is it 3 at this point? Let's double check.
Okay.
I took the 2-handed fighting skill, so I'm not.
Throwing.
So
Oh.
yeah.
All right. And then, guys, the potions, or the other things, you have a potion of super heroism that was found. It works very much like a potion of heroism, but it boosts even more. So it just grants temporary levels to treat your Thaco, and you get temporary hit points for fighters. A potion of sobriety, and a filter, I'm not sure how to pronounce that word, of love.
That's the with the pH, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
And the final thing, which, again, randomly generated. Now, Grim, I'm going to let you tell me here. Actually, I'm going to whisper it to you what it is, and you can reveal how Grim, because of how you've been playing Grim, I just feel like
I'm like,
There's
is
a theme with these 3 potions. I'm guessing at what this next one is.
this the book or is this the scroll?
This
What
is the book.
Okay, the book.
Is the creepy book?
Here we go.
So,
Yeah. So Lex, you keep that sword, okay?
okay. Grib flips. Grib's looking at this and says, "Well,
Problem is, I'm not very good with a sword. I don't have any strength bonus. I don't do a lot of damage.
looks like it's a spell that belongs to a necromancer. I'll have to pour over this when I get some time later."
Okay.
So Buckrow really wants that halberd.
book.
Gorman, what are you thinking?
I'm just thinking I'd be the most effective one to use it.
Well, yeah, if you got a skill in two-handed weapons, that makes sense that you take maybe the better two-handed weapon. Gorman, what you got? Some ideas?
I could definitely take the dagger. That was kind of these things what I was thinking was the best. If you don't want that sword that Falcro gave you, Lex, I actually do have a strength bonus.
Ooh.
So,
And then you could pick
and
up
I
the
use a
glaive.
long sword. So, if you don't want it, I'm happy to take it off your hands.
Mm-hmm. So the problem with the glaive is I already have an 18 dex, and that's all it does is a dex bonus, right? So
You'd have 20 dex.
yeah, but a 20 dex doesn't do a whole lot
Oh,
for you. Like you don't get any additional
direct
AC
melee.
bonus, and your pluses are for missile and reaction. So
Yeah.
I'm basically getting a +1 on my reaction adjustment. And that's it.
Although, if you have the carry weight, it might be good to carry it so that you have a magic weapon in case we run into trolls again.
Yeah, there's that. Was it a +1?
It was a magic, but
glaive does not have a bonus to hit or damage or.
It's not
Weapon
magical.
speed.
It just gives you a skill bonus.
Yes. Gives you the dex bonus.
But it would still count as a magical weapon versus ice trolls and things
Yep.
like that.
What are the magical weapons we've got here are the halberd, the glaive, and the dagger.
let's see if I can.
Dave, you always fight with a short sword as your offhand weapon, right? Your silvered short sword?
Yeah.
I mean, that
Yeah.
dagger is a magical weapon as well. I don't know if anyone else was thinking of doing that, but because Lex, you don't need the bonus to damage, maybe just attacking more often might be more beneficial for you.
Maybe Goran will get the long sword and Dave can take, or Lex can take the dagger. That might be.
I'm fine with that.
Are you okay with that, Gorman?
Yeah, no, I'm totally fine with that.
I
I
just
was
wanna-
thinking it seems good to spread out the magic weapons because
Yeah.
we've been running into things that are resistant to everything but magic.
Here are the stats on the Nepalese long sword.
What about Tom? Is there something that Tom is looking at?
Tom got a Netherese longsword in the tower
Yeah, and I've
as well.
Oh, right.
I've all got a ring of sword, ring of blade turning.
Who can use the ring of mud?
Priests, rogues, and wizards.
Okay.
So really, it's Grim or Cola, and if the scepter can only be used by arcane casters,
Then Kola becomes the Lord of the Rings.
yeah, band of
I'm starting
Baranar
to-
on one hand and the ring of mud on the other one.
Oh boy. I'm starting a collection.
Okay.
So then
Yeah, I'd be happy with that halberd. That's done.
I think we've noted that already.
So-
yeah.
The scroll, what the scroll is it has 5 different spells on it, wizard's spells.
Oh yeah.
It has Fire Water, Flaming Sphere, Chain Lightning, Sequester, and Volley. So these are all much higher level spells than what you can cast right now. But except for Flaming Sphere.
Change. Yeah, change. Could you repeat those again, or do you write it
Sure.
down?
Fire water. I'll put all this in on Discord today, so you guys can see what the magic items are. But fire water, flaming sphere, chain lightning, sequester, and volley.
Western volley. Okay.
Gorwin, do you see any use in the glaive?
In the glaive for me?
Yeah.
Not really.
Do you get it? Do you have a high dex as well?
I have a pretty high dex as well
I wonder if Tom would
already, so it's not a big benefit.
Tom might benefit from it,
Well, it's a reach weapon, isn't it? The glaive, I seem to remember.
and you get a +2 dex with it. Meaning
But you
it's,
have to. I think we established with like the spear in the other campaign that you have to actually be using the weapon to get
Yeah.
the bonus from
can't
it.
slap
you
it on
can't
your
just like
back.
have it on your back and be
Yeah.
getting the bonus.
say we get in the tight quarters again, and Tom just can't reach him, but he whips out the glaive and hits them with it.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
it's
got
a-
the carry weight for it.
It's a second rank kind of weapon.
Gotcha.
Tom typically ends up being in the front, so I don't know if that's
Yeah.
it's useful.
Well, I mean, yeah, well, I suppose myself and Cola are almost like the front rank heavy armor.
Okay. So what if we go? Falkril takes the halberd, Grim gets the scepter, Cola gets the ring of mud. Gorwin, you want the dagger?
Why don't you take the dagger so that you have a magic melee?
Okay, so you have the Netherese spellblade, and I'll
Yep.
take the dagger.
Okay.
And then I don't know, Tom, if you want the glaive, you're
Okay,
welcome
well,
to it.
Now, and we'll see how it works in practice.
Okay. I'll post all the stats of this after, I'll do that this afternoon, guys, so you'll have it for tomorrow's session.
And what about this ancient dragon wings? I think that's maybe. Does everybody want that?
So, I think
Well,
honestly,
Cool.
sense because he's got a little stubby dwarf legs.
Well, actually, probably wouldn't work on Cola. So,
Why not?
because dwarves are resistant to magic, and only certain types of magic items work on them.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
It's got to be
Also,
like a
that
ring
would
or
just be-
armor or a helm or a weapon.
Also, that would just be ridiculous. A dwarf with dragon wings flying around? What the hell kind of monstrosity would I be?
Pretty awesome.
Cola,
Very-
in fact, no. Like, as you guys are talking about the wings and describing them, Cola, like, was just looking at you guys like, this is unnatural. No interest.
All right. So then, guys.
I have a-
Kev,
How many-
Or
it-
the wings, then, maybe.
Sorry, Brian, you had a question?
No, I didn't know.
Okay. Did someone say? I thought I heard.
I had a question for Kevin.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, if I were to be huddled around them while we're getting all these things identified, and say if I were to stumble and my hand accidentally, I reach out to catch myself and I accidentally touch the altar. Does anything happen? Anything?
If you just touch it, no.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Yes, hello.
If it's an altar that can identify magic stuff, just wondering.
Remember, you do need to trace the design of Mistral across the altar and then hold something to it in order to
Oh
identify
yeah,
it.
no.
So it
Nope,
is.
That's. Yep. Nope.
I mean, if you want to put your head down on it and trace across.
No.
I don't know what Cola's
It's the
doing.
what do you call it? It's the
Oh, I'm just making sure that I can justifiably remain completely ignorant.
guys. Do you have how many points of astonishing fortune do we have left?
All
I
six.
believe all
Well,
6.
6. Okay.
Is any?
Wow. All right, guys. So then, with our session coming to an end, the trolls having been driven off, I'm going to give the fighters in the group 20 hit dice worth of adversaries that they've defeated. And with that haul of magic items and with them identified now, guys, everybody is making off with 4,508. That's 4,508 XP for today.
Jeez. Hey guys, I've got a weapon speed of 3 with this halberd.
That's all.
Okay,
Wow.
so then, John, your weapon speed, because you're not specialized with it, you would basically be specialized. Your 3-2 is your attack
Yes.
rate with it. And then on the first round, you can always make an attack before any other attacks. You have to be in range, so it's a, it's a little...
Question: would that be say with a 3-2 at first round I get 1 attack, second round I get 2 attacks, but would that speed the first attack like effectively 2 and then 3?
First attack would go, so everyone would roll initiative, and then we look and see if anyone's got weapons of speed.
Okay,
and-
so I could take my attack instantly instead of later.
Correct. You would go before
Okay.
anyone else would go. For that first round only, then we would go back into normal things.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
it's...
like this thing.
Mhm.
I don't have any fears of going into melee anymore.
I love that you guys just grab the stuff. We're like, we'll use it. There's no concern for curses. It's fantastic.
I never
That's
said I
what
put the ring on.
Identify.
Yeah, that's true. You do have
Well,
to...
yeah, but Brandon, identify didn't. The altar doesn't tell us, and identify doesn't tell us if there's curses or not. I don't think.
Nope.
Right. It's
Well,
not
that's
like
why
the-
we let the mage do all the handling, right?
Exactly.
Lex is like kicking stuff into a sack and then putting it in the backpack and then letting it go up to you. Yeah, just get Grim to like put that on the altar.
That's something I wish in fifth because like identify in fifth will tell you if there's a curse, and like that I think that's BS. Like it
Totally
should be
BS.
Everything. Like come on, there's no risk, there's no danger, there's no adventure.
No.
Then.
And it's such a low-level spell, too, that, like...
Well, yeah, if it was like a 6th or 7th level spell, I could understand. Like maybe there's like an identify and a greater identify, and
Yep.
then the greater one would allow you to do that. That's fine.
It's,
Well, or
it,
even
you know what?
if you did it so that you could choose what spell level to cast it as, and if the curse had a spell level, to notice the curse, you had to cast it as an equal or higher level spell. I think that would be interesting because then it would be like, oh, do I find out what it is, and if there's a curse, probably not find it, or do I waste my big spell on a big identify and make sure that it's safe?
Yeah.
That
Right.
would be a cool mechanic.
That sounds awesome. Actually,
I think
like
that, so
Yeah.
curses in, I think like just D&D 5 is just a different kind, it's going for a different experience, and if,
Oh, 100%.
you know, so it's not like the random cursed item kind of stuff is not, it's more, if you're going to introduce a curse, it is likely to be a story element, as opposed to just like some random magic item that you're like, fuck, I shouldn't have put this amulet on, you know?
Yeah, I don't think it's used to, and even like it's not my style to use it to like.
Is that what I sound like, guys?
No.
Totally, that was totally Kev.
Right
getting-
about
Yeah.
that 2 octave higher.
I'm pretty sure I heard that exact sound while we were playing Barrel Mates. I'm pretty
Exactly.
sure.
I love. Hey, drop it. All right. Yeah, I know it's quit time. Jeez, this dog and her internal clock. Ah, stop biting me.
Well, did we ever identify those scrolls?
The scroll, yes, we did. It was one scroll with the 5 spells that I mentioned on it, wizard spells.
Oh, well,
Other than that, you got everything. So the filter of love. If the person who drinks it, they will fall in love with the next person that they see.
Potion of sobriety.
So-
What is that one do?
Oh, I'm gonna spike Austin's drink.
The potion of sobriety does. Hey, drop it. Potion of sobriety. I know. All right, come here.
But then maybe that'll backfire. And
Yeah, potion of sobriety does what you think it does, and the potion of superheroism we mentioned what that does. So cool. So I think I have all the magic items been assigned. Then who's carrying the wings of the dragon?
Well, Cola can for now because he's got the heavy
I've got the
carry.
capacity.
Yeah. Okay.
At least to get it back to camp, and then we can figure out how the hell we're gonna. I am so close to dinging, guys.
We should
Oh,
get
yeah?
the wings to Ostin.
Very close. I'm at 34,085, and I need 35,500
Wow.
to get to level 6.
Nice.
Oh, I still gotta
All
get
right.
my experience.
So then, guys, that'll bring us to the end of this session. So for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 43, 42, 43? 43. Holy smokes. Guys, we're getting towards 50. If you, as is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session or the campaign, then please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section of the video, and I will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. I see someone, sorry, Kanadal, Cunidol, sorry, I saw your comment too. First, thanks for the kind words. I'm glad you're enjoying the sessions. Question was, why do you take info out of Roll20 into Discord? Because we use Discord much more often to communicate with each other than when we do. Discord is also, I post it in the common areas, so anybody can see it as well too, so it's not just the players who have access to it. And to be honest, I don't like most of the other interface on... I love Roll20 for playing as a tabletop thing. The whole thing of, like, message boards and shit on there, that I don't make use of any of that other stuff. I much prefer making use of the Discord, particularly when we have areas where both viewers and players can access. So that's why I use Discord instead of Roll20. Let's see here. You can also reach me on Twitter at Dungeon Musings and by email. My email address is dungeonmusings@gmail.com. You can also find a link in the description of the video to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, so you're more than welcome to join us on there. We have a channel dedicated to this campaign where I'll be posting these magic items. In addition, we also have channels dedicated to AD&D in general, as well as every other game we run on the channel. We have a great Find a Group channel that has people looking for players all the time, or you can find players if you're looking to run games yourself. Tons of great people, tons of great conversations, and you are more than welcome to join us there. And in addition, if you don't want to miss any future sessions, be sure to click on subscribe and the bell icon to be notified when we go live. And you can find the schedule for the coming week on the community tab of the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. I also post it on the general channel of the Discord server, and I post it on Twitter every Sunday night. Last but not least, I want to give a big thank you to the players. Guys, great show out today. This was terrific. So Dave, Andrew, Arlen, John, Brandon, and Mo, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. This was a lot of fun. Congratulations on driving off. I rolled their morale save when that flaming sphere showed up, and I rolled an 18. So that was all of them saying, nope, no permadeath. So they wanted to get the fuck out of here.
They want to live.
Yeah, awesome.
Right. We'll just fight them on the surface again later, you know. So,
yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, now that we have all their magic items.
Yeah, they can attack our camp
And
now.
they're
We got all
gold.
the-
They're going to attack you in the waist as you're moving slower. I love it.
Oh,
All right.
Lord.
So then, until next time, for those listening at home, if you are joining us during the quarantine or during the pandemic, as we set up for this campaign as a way of sort of having as many of our players to the table as we can, we do hope that this finds you healthy, safe, and weathering the current crisis as well as can be expected. We hope that we've given you a few hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think of the troubles that our heroes continually get themselves into, like picking up cursed items all the time. I mean, jeez. And until we see you again, happy gaming.
See ya.